When I come to take you in.
Hey. I brought an egg sandwich if you're hungry.
I'm all right.
You sleep at all?
A little. No.
You don't have to tell me those weren't your drugs. Good. I heard this was off an anonymous call to IAB.
That's what they're saying.
What are you thinking? Someone you collared?
Uniform cop, maybe.
The kind of getting sent to IAB on account of me.
I don't know, Dad.
It would follow a certain logic.
It's just a little early in the going is all.
Who's the cop? What's his name?
Right now, there's a few candidates.
Lay him out for me. I'll go to work.
Dad, it's being handled.
I still got a few connections left, John. And I have plenty available.
This happened in-house. It's better we keep it in-house.
Do you mind if I just keep tabs on it? Would that be okay?
Do you mind if I don't think about what your involvement's gonna be right now? I'm locked up.
Yeah. Of course you're right. I can't tell you how it breaks my heart to see you in here.
Pop, it's all right. I'm all right.
Officer. You need anything? You need clothes?
I'm fine.
It's being handled. Meaning Sipowicz is handling it?
Dad, it's being handled.
What's the problem? You still dealing heroin, Gordo?
No, hell no.
You got anything in your pockets gonna stick me?
No, sir.
How you making ends meet these days?
Just, doing my thing, getting by,
New shoes, nice chain. Where'd you get the money?
Working, man.
My ass. You still carry dope in your leg?
No, I'm out of that game. The Dominicans, they run all the junk now.
Yeah, huh?
What the hell? That's for personal use for the chronic pain in my poor amputated leg, man.
All right, now you listen to me, Gordo. Some heroin got planted on my friend. Each package had a red crown stamped on it. What do you know about it?
Not a damn thing. I swear to God.
Right. You get the word out. Anybody's missing their junk, anybody got ripped off, anybody got shook down by a cop, they come to me. It'll be worth their while. You got it?
Sure.
Anybody holds out on me, I'm taking it out of your hide. You got it?
I got it.
I checked with the property room. All vouchered heroin's accounted for.
Laughlin wouldn't risk going in there anyway. He pulled it off the street somewhere.
4 ounces is a lot of dope.
I'm telling you, he must have got it off a dealer on a stop.
Are we sure Laughlin set Clark up?
No, we aren't, but he's where we start. You talked to John?
Yeah, he's still waiting to find out when he's getting arraigned, but he's doing all right considering. I talked to Valerie. It doesn't look good as far as him making bail.
Hey, check this out. Laughlin busted a guy last week on the street for possession, but he only vouched a little bit of pot. I ran his name through BCI, and this guy's done time for dealing heroin, felony weight. Ignacio Delgado is connected with the 8th Street Javelinas.
They run a heroin trade on that block. You want us to come with, Andy?
No.
May I help you, ma'am?
Camille Grayson, my daughter, Annalise. She was assaulted last night.
Detectives McDowell and Ortiz, let's go in here and talk about it.
I didn't want to say anything out there, but it was more than just her being assaulted. The man, I'm sorry.
Let's just start with where this incident happened.
Behind the bathroom in Tompkins Park, night before last.
coming home from her after-school job.
Did you see the man who attacked you?
He had a stocking on his face.
Was he white, black?
Pretty sure white.
About what time did it happen?
9:30.
Was the park closed then?
I go through anyway because it's a faster way home.
I have told her 100 times how dangerous it
There
is.
were people around.
But you were alone, going in the park.
Yeah.
Mrs. Grayson, would you mind if we got the details from Annalise alone? It might be easier for her.
Okay, I'll be outside.
We get the sense you're a pretty good kid, Annalise. But we don't think you're telling the truth about being alone.
Were you with somebody, maybe your boyfriend? Were you not supposed to be with him? Is that why you made this up?
I didn't make it up. I was attacked. He raped me.
Your boyfriend?
The other man.
Annalise, tell us what happened.
Me and Terrell. We're behind the bathroom where we go sometimes.
To have sex?
We've never had sex. But to make out. And this man jumped out of the bushes and hit Terrell on the head with a gun. And before I knew what was going on, he had the gun in my face saying he was just gonna rob us. But he wanted Terrell tied up, so he made me bind Terrell's hands with these real strong plastic ties. Then he grabbed me and he put a wet towel over my face with something sweet smelling on it. And I could just feel my legs go out. When I woke up, my pants were down. I was bleeding down there.
Where was Terrell?
Still on the ground, just waking up.
We're gonna need to talk to Terrell. Can you write down his phone number and address?
Is there anything else you can think of that might help Annalise? Physical characteristics, anything he said?
Before I went unconscious, the man told me he had AIDS. And he was gonna see I got it too.
Officer Laughlin and his partner popped you for possession the other day?
Yeah, you believe that?
Why wouldn't I?
Laughlin and me go way back.
Sounds like you and Officer Laughlin are buddies.
Yeah, we got a mutual respect for each other.
Even though you deal heroin?
Dealt. As in not anymore.
So why'd Laughlin bust you for the pot?
He would have let me off. Wasn't even that much, but his partner was there, so we had to go through the whole drill.
Did Laughlin ask you any questions about heroin when he busted you?
Talk to him.
I'm asking you.
Look, I got my arrangement with Officer Laughlin. We work things out. I give him a little info, he looks out for me.
Where's this going, Ignacio?
It's going to, why don't you go talk to Laughlin about me? He'll vouch, then maybe you'll get out of my face a little.
First thing, if you ever talk to me like that again, you'll be spitting your teeth out.
Okay.
Now, your little arrangement with Officer Laughlin don't mean dick to me, unless he took some heroin off you.
He didn't.
Or if he asked you where he could get some.
I don't know you, man, okay? That's my little problem here.
Somebody planted heroin on my friend. I'm going to find out who did. Anybody lies or gets in my way, they're going to regret it. That's all you need to know about me.
Laughlin, when we was by ourselves, said he was looking to take someone down for heroin. Did I know anybody?
You point him in a direction?
No, because I don't trust his ass. So I took the stupid weed call and was done with it.
You got a minute?
I got to head up.
Mind if I follow? I saw John. It was a uniform inflicted?
That's one place we're looking.
Who in particular?
There's a few choices.
Was it one of the cops got a visit from IAB for screwing that auxiliary cop?
Maybe. Clark, I got 20 things in my head right now.
I want to help with this. I want to be involved.
We're fine for now, but if we need another body, we got your number.
Being off the job, I can muddy my hands in ways that you guys can't.
You spent 27 years squeaky clean. Don't go learning new tricks now.
I'm trying to get my son out of jail. Give me something, please.
You want to? Talk to his ex-partner in narcotics.
His ex-partner. From 2 years ago. Don't brush me off.
If the ex-partner is still in narcotics, he might have heard something on the street.
You're doing everything you can. With this, everything to get him out.
I'm doing everything I can.
Have a seat, Terrell. We need to talk about what happened with you and Annalise in the park.
She told you guys about that, huh?
Some reason she shouldn't have?
I just didn't know what she was gonna do. I haven't talked to her since then.
Tell us what happened.
A guy jumped us. He put a gun in her face and made her tie me up. Then he knocked us both out.
Did you recognize him?
He had a stocking on his head.
So he knocked you out. Then what?
I woke up with her shaking me. She cut my hands loose and I walked her home.
She woke you up. You weren't already awake when she came to?
No,
So you didn't see any part of what happened to her?
I was knocked out.
She tell you what happened?
I asked, but she wouldn't say.
She saw a doctor today, and it turns out she was raped.
And from the extent of her wounds, it looks like the guy who did it really took his time.
Oh my God.
And you were asleep for the whole thing.
The guy knocked me out. He put chloroform on my face or something.
How long you and Annalise been going out?
2 months.
2 months and no sex, right?
So what?
You must have been getting frustrated.
What is this?
You got a record. Robbed an old woman.
It was 4 other guys there. It went down before I knew what happened.
Crime just falls all around you.
All right. Are you accusing me of something?
Is there any chance you had something to do with Annalise getting raped?
Where do you get that?
Masked man out of nowhere, chloroform, real elaborate.
And the fact your story doesn't quite sync up with Annalise's doesn't help. She said you were awake when she came to.
I don't remember being awake. And do you think I'd set something up that puts 15 stitches in my head?
If you did, let's get this over with.
Look, I didn't have nothing to do with it. You don't buy that, arrest me. If not, my head hurts like hell. So I'd like to go home.
Stay available.
Anything?
We're going full on at Laughlin,
Based on what?
based on what I've been hearing. So we checked roll call on him since he's been back on the job, his sector, his tour, all radio runs he had the past month, every job he responded to.
What exactly have you been hearing?
Rita,
You can't just put it out there like that and not give me details.
Laughlin's been asking around about heroin, which on its own doesn't mean much, but we're cross-checking every car stop him and his partner made against his activity, looking to anybody he let go without a summons.
Anybody with a prior drug charge?
Like that, yeah. Bedavoy and Jones are bringing in a guy with priors that Laughlin stopped the other day.
So this is good. We got progress.
We got a direction. That's it, Rita. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
What did the boyfriend give you?
He got knocked out. Didn't see anything.
Another rape was reported in the park last night. Girls at Bellevue. What's going on?
Looking into Laughlin's activities. I'm on it. I'm doing everything I can, trust me.
All right.
I never got that ticket.
But you were pulled over by a police officer last week.
Well, yeah, the cop said I rolled the light, but he let me off with a warning.
So he never wrote you up?
No. I mean, look, maybe I did roll it, all right? But it's not like every cab driver in the city doesn't do that every day.
Look, I know that's not the best neighborhood call, so what's a guy like you doing down there that time of night anyway?
Visiting a friend. What is that, a crime?
We know you got busted for drugs 4 months ago, Carl.
Okay, look, that charge was a joke. I was clubbing with a friend. He had some heroin in the car, and I got screwed along with him, all right?
Yeah, that's a tough break. But whatever the case, you got a trial coming up, and the last thing you need is to get caught holding again.
Yo, I wasn't holding anything.
Here's a scenario. Maybe you went down there to score, and that cop pulled you over. That would put you in a pretty tight spot.
Tight enough that if a cop took some smack off you, you wouldn't say a peep.
Smack? What is this? Hey, do I need to call a lawyer here?
Not if you come clean with us, Carl. And if you do that, we just might be able to make that other drug charge hanging over you go away.
Look, I can't help you fellas, all right? I wouldn't buy no drugs. Now, can I go?
Then why would the cop just let you go?
I don't know, man. Maybe he was one of the nice ones. Can I go?
Did both officers approach you?
Yeah.
They search your car?
One of them did, the other one went back to the car.
Which one did the search?
I don't know, man.
Figure it out. The big guy or the other one?
The big guy. It was the big guy.
Did he ask about drugs?
No!
Take off, Carl.
What, we can't handle the interview on our own?
Go tell him.
We'll just start something.
Hi, Tanya. I'm Detective McDowell. This is Detective Ortiz. You all right to answer a few questions?
Yeah, okay.
Tell us what happened.
We saw some music at the bottom line, walked home through Tompkins Park, and we were sitting on the bench finishing some damn hot cocoa when this guy just comes up on us with a gun.
Us. You and...
Ex-boyfriend James Lomax.
The guy with the gun, what'd he look like?
He had a stocking on his face, but white.
Did James get a better look at him?
Damn right he did. Got a full show.
How do you mean?
Son of a bitch with the gun tells us over behind the toilet. Then he makes me tie up James. Then he puts this rag over my face with like some gasoline on it or something to knock me out. Then he does his thing to me with the gun on James, making him watch.
James told you that?
He screamed it at me. You don't know what it's like having to watch that. Try having it done to you.
What happened after that?
I came to all torn up and bleeding, and James was still tied with the gag in his mouth, and I got him free, and he freaked out.
How?
He's gonna find this guy and kill him, or he's got to kill himself because his woman got raped. He couldn't do nothing. Fool.
Did James tell you whether or not this guy ever took the stocking off?
Too busy worrying about himself.
Where can we find him?
I don't know, he ran off.
You write down his phone numbers.
You don't hold me. Don't cover me. You find him. You tell him to go to hell. Tell him to...
Those rapes look connected?
Yeah, chloroform was used in both.
We're looking for the second victim's boyfriend, James Lomax. We got calls out.
The lab called there's no DNA from either of the rape kits.
So he wore a condom?
Don't know why he would if he's been threatening to give these girls AIDS.
Special victims came back with an ex-con who got collared for jerking off in a park last week. Will Porter. They're bringing him in.
Good.
Detective Sipowicz, it's someone who says he's a friend of Gordo's?
Sipowicz. Yeah, that's right. When can you meet? No, don't worry about that. I'll take care of you. Yeah, all right, I'm on my way now. Yeah. Guy says a cop took some heroin off him last week.
Oh my God.
I'll take someone with you.
I want to handle this myself.
Call as soon as you're done.
Yeah.
You logging in? We got it. Hey, I thought investigating cops was an internal affairs job. What did you get deputized?
I'm not looking at cops, just one cop, you.
If you got any questions about my activity, how about you ask me to my face?
Did you plant drugs on my partner, Laughlin?
You wish. And if you accuse me of that again, I'm gonna sue your ass for slander.
I'll make sure you add and I called you a half a fag, worthless guy.
That's it. I'm calling my delegate because it's harassment.
Now you'll know when I'm harassing you.
You're gonna be so disappointed when you come up with nothing, Sipowicz, okay? Because you're gonna have no one else to blame except your partner, because those drugs are his.
Did you get a summons in Tompkins Square Park 2 weeks ago, Will?
Yeah, I took a whiz against a tree.
Cop who wrote it up said you were jerking off.
Walked up behind him when I was tucking it in. I wasn't jerking off.
A lot of prison ink. What'd you do time for?
Got a little drunk one time when I opened up an ATM with a sledgehammer.
Sharp. Can you account for yourself the last 2 nights?
Out, walking.
You walk by the park again?
Nope.
You with anybody?
Nope.
Got a girlfriend, Will?
Nah.
What's funny?
Girls. Just a little turned off by my history. At least ones that ain't skanks.
That must piss you off, get you frustrated.
Happens. When it does, I just go get a beer, take a walk. It's all gone.
So you weren't in the park the last 2 nights working out those frustrations?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And if we search your apartment, we're not going to find a stocking you used for a mask or any trace of chloroform.
You just lost me.
2 rapes in the park the last 2 nights, Will. We're looking at you for him.
I wasn't anywhere near the park the last few nights. I was on the west side goofing on them tranny pros. Ask them.
Because they're known for being reliable.
I don't know how to help you.
Keys to your apartment and consent to search it.
Go to hell. I didn't give permission for that.
You got something to hide?
No. Can I leave now?
Stay close. No long walks.
Mike, I went ahead and ordered. So what do you got for me?
I need assurances. The order told me you're straight up and all, but I need assurances.
You help me out, you'll be taken care of.
About the cop who ripped me off. I doubt he feels the same way.
He'll go away for what he did. You don't need to worry about him.
And the court date I got coming up.
We can make that disappear.
Thought cops stuck together.
What are you gonna tell me what happened?
I'm sitting in my car over on 4th at about 10 p.m. when this cop walks right up on me.
Is he alone?
Yeah. I just copped. His flashlight's right on it before I could stick it under the seat. And he snags it, tells me I'm lucky he's not locking me up, and he walks off.
What do he look like?
It's a white guy.
You get his name?
I didn't. I could pick out his photo, though.
How much you take?
A lot.
How much?
2 ounces? 3, 4, you tell me. Look, I'm good to go. You tell me what I need to say, and I will say it.
I'm very unhappy right now, Mike.
Watch my food.
Watch your food. I'll give you your food. Don't you ever waste my time again.
James, we just want to ask you a few questions. It's all right if you've had a few drinks at a bar 2 blocks away.
It's James Lomax, boyfriend of the second victim.
The one who ditched out on her?
Yeah, went out for revenge. Sounds like he just ended up at a bar. Finally called us back.
Stay where you are and no more drinking.
Ready to go?
How'd it go with Mike, Andy?
Anything more on Laughlin's car stops?
Andy, Mike, how'd it go?
You were shining me on, Metaboy. You need everything spelled out.
Don't call Pruitt's cell phone. There was a call to the station house an hour ago. The guy at the switchboard said someone called at that time asking if Laughlin was available and when his tour ended.
Get Pruitt back in now.
Moment of your time?
We'll get Pruitt.
Get the car up right down.
Talked to John's partner, his ex-partner.
You have anything that could help?
He mentioned a cocaine dealer named Delfino Pasquale, or Pasquale. He'd recently got taken off for 6 keys of blow.
John was flaked with the heroin clerk. We need some privacy. Come on. you been drinking?
Hell no.
Said it's old granddad cologne you got on and your bloodshot eyes and the fact that you can't talk.
Get off my ass, Sipowicz.
Go home, Clark.
I got a son to get out of jail.
Go home and sleep it off.
Because who needs me? Is that it?
Nobody needs you like this.
I'm the last to know he's locked up. And when I do find out, it's all... Don't worry, Dad. Sipowicz has got it handled.
I'm more up to speed.
On what? What's the beef this cop has with my son?
Go home.
Just tell me. Is it because he thinks John threw him to IAB over this auxiliary cop? That's my answer.
I gotta go.
Let's get some coffee in you, James.
Don't want it.
Drink it anyway.
Tell us what happened with you and Tanya in the park last night.
Nothing.
Your girlfriend got brutally raped. That's not nothing.
And I'm taking care of that.
Cut the Charles Bronson act, James. I need you to focus. Are any of these guys the one who attacked you last night?
Can't tell.
Look harder.
I looked.
You want to reclaim your manhood, help us find who did this. Because all walking out on Tanya and lying to us does is support the idea of you being a spineless asshole.
I can't tell because I couldn't see his face. My glasses fell off. I can't see without them.
You can't see anything?
Not a damn thing.
Could you recognize his voice?
Oh yeah, he talked a lot.
Saying what?
How you like me now? Your turn now, bitch. And then he was giving her AIDS. Said he had AIDS, stuff like that.
Did he ever take the stocking off?
He had it off the whole time.
Knowing you were watching? But he never put the chloroform on you?
He wanted me to watch. And all that talking, that was for me. I was tied up and gagged. Not a damn thing I could do.
We might need you for a voice ID, so keep your phone on.
You saw Tanya. Is she okay? I mean, should I go see her?
Yeah. Yeah, you might want to do that.
Sit down. After you left earlier, you try and contact anyone from this precinct?
No.
Your cell phone records show different.
Yeah, why are you looking into my cell phone?
You called asking for Officer Laughlin.
No.
Why are you lying, Carl? What's the problem?
Yeah, I got a couple you could choose from.
Will you tell me what's going on and we'll work it out?
Oh, really? Okay, no, here, why don't I just put my life in your hands? I mean, you wouldn't screw me, would you?
Why'd you call Laughlin?
I'm a dead man.
Who wants you dead? Laughlin? A dealer? Because you're missing heroin that you got from him on consignment? Did Laughlin take that heroin off you when he searched your car?
How do I know that you and that Laughlin cop aren't in this together?
Because me and him would have you in an alley somewhere if that was the case. What happened when Laughlin pulled you over?
I stuffed the drugs between the seat. He came over and told me to get out of the car.
The other cop stayed in the radio car?
Yeah. And then Laughlin started searching, and, I figured I was toast. Only then he tells me to beat it. Never come down there again. So I get back in the car. The dope is gone. But what am I gonna do, Call the police? So I took off.
How much?
4 ounces.
Was there a stamp or anything on it?
Yeah, red crowns. Now, I gotta pay off my connection, or he's gonna have me whacked. I mean, he didn't exactly believe me when I told him I got ripped off by a cop.
Here's what you're gonna do, Carl. You're gonna wear a wire and you're gonna go meet Laughlin.
No.
Hey, Laughlin don't give a damn about you. Your dealer don't give a damn about you. Now, you want both them assholes off your back and this drug beef to go away, then you'll wear the wire. It's your only ticket out, Carl.
My life is on the line here, man.
Yeah, I know. Let's go.
The guy who raped Annalise? Looks like he did it again.
I've been at my folks last night and today, so don't look at me for it.
We know you weren't involved in either rape.
Thank you. You know, an apology would be nice, too.
We're not quite there, Terrell. We're still not convinced you're telling the whole truth.
I don't know if I came to before or after Annalise did.
We're under the impression you might never have been out at all.
The other victim's account was close to what happened to you, except the guy wasn't chloroformed.
Well, I was.
Terrell, it's gotta be devastating having to watch your girlfriend be attacked and not be able to do anything about it.
It didn't happen.
But lying to us only makes it worse. What happened to you couldn't have been prevented, but this guy's raping other women, and that you can prevent.
Help us put this asshole away. Stand up and be the guy that ends it.
He didn't chloroform you, did he? Did you get a good look at him?
You see him here?
He had a lot of tattoos. And he talked a lot. Ain't no fun when the rappers got the gun.
You said that? What did that mean?
I have no idea. I just couldn't let Annalise know I saw it.
Hands up, boy. All right, let's go, Carl. Time to sack up.
Hey, thanks for meeting me. What do you want? Listen, man, I'm in trouble. I don't know what to do here, okay? My guy, he don't care. He wants his money or the drugs back. He's gonna have me whacked. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the junk you took out of my car. That was on consignment, okay? I gotta pay it back. Where are you from? Okay. Yo, I'm from last week. You took 4 ounces off me, all right? Now, I'm in a tight spot here. Look, pal, I don't know who you are or what your game is. If you don't back off, I'm gonna run you in. You got it? Hey, listen. Did you hear me? Did you tell whoever sent you to kiss my ass?
Laughlin's hip. Obviously.
What do I do? You guys hear me? What do I do?
We'll try it again some other time.
Laughlin's hip. He's not gonna give it up to this guy no matter how many times you try.
Hey, detective, what am I supposed to do now? Yo, I don't like standing out here.
We got this guy's testimony, at least.
Yeah, a scout looking to get out from under a felony, going against a cop. You're gonna need more than that to spring Clark.
Will? Rough time?
Yeah, threw me a birthday party every day.
Yeah? Because we're wondering if doing these rapes with the boyfriends watching had something to do with how you spent your time in jail.
I didn't do any rapes.
Will, did you get passed around in jail?
No.
How old were you when you went in?
19.
Saw your mugshot. Handsome kid. None of this ink on you. Long, blonde hair.
Big mistake. They pounced on you right away?
Somebody pounced on me.
Your PO said you slugged a guard. What was that about?
He was pissing me off.
You told your counselor you were afraid of being attacked by other inmates, so you slugged him to make it look like you were psycho, hoping they'd back off.
That how it worked out, or did it just alienate the guards?
Didn't respond well.
They let you get raped. It's all in your file.
That's enough to twist anyone's mind. You ever talk about it?
No.
You were picked out of a photo array by 2 witnesses. We're gonna put you in a lineup. You're done. This is above and beyond what a judge will tolerate, so tell your side of it, Will, because you definitely don't want to go to bat without an explanation.
What about what's above and beyond what a human being can tolerate?
What happened inside?
I didn't pay any attention when I screamed for help. You ever have somebody on top of you so strong you couldn't move no matter what you did? Strong like a ton of concrete? I got passed around, ran it out, sold, and resold. I got released and I'm supposed to be normal?
How long were you stalking the park?
3 weeks.
That when you got the chloroform idea together? The plan?
Yeah.
Why'd you pick couples?
I want those bastards to see what they did to me.
You said you had AIDS. Is that true?
Yeah, I got HIV. I wore rubber. I'm not a bad guy. I just want to lose asshole. I beat up an ATM, a machine. My life is ruined for that.
You thought you could work it out doing rapes forever. You had to know you'd get caught and sent back.
Yeah, but I'm not 19 no more.
Laughlin searched his car. He had exclusive opportunity.
Where did we get this witness?
He came in voluntarily.
He's already waiting a trial on drug charges.
Yeah, he's a half-assed dealer.
Look, this is gonna come down to credibility, and this junkie's word isn't enough to go against Laughlin's.
Well, could he help Clark's defense?
It establishes a possibility of where the drugs came from.
Doesn't John's record count for anything?
Yeah, in fact, John's entire defense will boil down to character.
We just got that all day long.
Where's this guy now?
We tried to make him a material witness and squirrel him away in a hotel, but he didn't want to go for it.
He couldn't shoot dope.
And he's got trust issues with the NYPD for obvious reasons.
So, okay, worst case scenario. John loses a trial. What's he looking at?
Yeah, let's talk about worst case scenario, Metavoy. Let's dwell on that. I called him in.
A1 felony. Minimum 15 to life.
I'm coming to you for help.
Regarding?
Your partner planted heroin in Clark's car.
That's a hell of a thing to accuse a cop of.
That's a fact.
And what makes you so sure?
People I've talked to.
Get him to testify then.
I need your help, Shannon.
You had me in the same room not too long ago saying you'd help me.
I know.
Asking me to come clean on that auxiliary cop. And if I did, you'd keep it from internal affairs.
We did.
Then how come I got called down there?
I don't know, Shannon. All I know is Clark was set up by Laughlin. And I know it's a lot to go against your partner. I don't have much to offer. But Clark is sitting in a cell and he is looking at federal time over what? Bullshit, a beef.
I can't help you, Detective.
You can't help me is a lot different than you saying that you don't know anything.
I don't know anything either.
You're a good cop, Shannon. Your partner isn't. You sit on this, you let a bad cop destroy a good cop. It'll destroy you, too. I need your help.
There's a homicide on Ludlow. Boss wants us all on it.
What do we got?
Radio car was around the corner, heard the shots. Chased down the shooter a block away. Luis Del Toro.
That him over there?
Yeah, covered the gun, too.
You get anything out of DOA before he went out of the picture?
Nah, he was choking on blood. Perp said he didn't care. He's tired of getting screwed. DOA beat him out of some money. 3 in the chest.
Oh, man.
Hey, you know him?
He was a witness on another thing we got.
You got a sworn statement, right? We could still use that in court if...
We're screwed. Past the guy with a briefcase going down the hall. Your lawyer?
Yeah, Mr. Good News.
You talked to the DA about setting bail?
DA's gonna request it to be remanded, so no bail.
We're working on getting you a better mouthpiece.
I'm gonna need that?
You want the best you can get.
So, nothing went down this afternoon?
What are you talking about?
I called Rita. She told me about this Pruitt guy. So you wired him up?
Laughlin was hip to it.
But you got the guy and he'll testify, so... What?
Pruitt's dealer whacked him over the smack that Laughlin took.
So we're nowhere?
This just might take a little time.
I'm being arraigned tomorrow, Andy. To day court.
I'll be there.
Then I'm transferred to Rikers. So I gotta beat this at trial?
I'm working on it, John.
Andy, you gotta level with me. I need to know what I'm looking at.
You might have to prepare yourself for that. Going to trial.
And I beat it how?
You can't help me is a lot different than you saying that you don't know anything.
I don't know anything either. So we're nowhere?
This just might take a little time.
So I gotta beat this at trial?
You might have to prepare yourself for that. Going to trial.
And I beat it how?
Neil Mazer, lives alone, gay type literature around, advocate, so forth.
Shannon can run it. You go help with the traffic.
They got guys for that.
Then go lean against your car, but you get out of my sight.
By the way, I'm documenting all this harassment, every comment, every accusation.
Get out of here.
All right.
I gotta testify in court anyways. I'll see you after lunch.
You want him to bring you down too? Leave him alone. We got another DOA. The boss wants me and Rita to respond.
Yeah, go on. I got this.
Do you?
Connie, you made your point. Who called it in?
Neighbor found the door open, heard the TV on all night.
What?
I had to put my mom in a nursing home. I got 3 brothers, but none of them got the means, so I'm the one who's got to take care of her.
I'm sorry to hear that, Shannon. Maybe we can talk about it more in depth some other time.
I got kids. My wife's a stay-at-home mom. I'm the provider for my family.
Did you see Laughlin put drugs on Clark?
I'm not trying to be a martyr.
Did you see something?
I do my job and I'm on my own business like everybody else.
Clark is in a cell right now. He's going to do time for this.
Do you have any other leads?
Don't feel me out for what else I got on the case.
Can I stay out of it is what I'm asking.
I know what you're asking now. Either you saw something or you didn't. Either you stop Clark from getting framed or you don't.
What happens to me as a cop?
What happens to you as a man if you don't? Be a man about this, Shannon. Did you see Laughlin plant heroin on Clark?
No, but...
But you saw something. You know something that can prove Laughlin did it.
During the traffic stop, I saw Officer Laughlin remove a small package from under the driver's seat and put it in his pocket. Later in the radio car, Officer Laughlin got his personal bag out of the back and he put the package in it. I knew it must have been heroin.
What makes you so sure?
Since I've been on the job, I've seen hundreds of packages that contain heroin. Each baggie had a stamp on it, a red crown.
The heroin found in Clark's car had red crowns.
What else?
That night, end of tour, Officer Laughlin pulled a Slim Jim out of the trunk.
Clarify what a Slim Jim is.
It's a device used to gain entry to a locked vehicle. I asked Officer Laughlin what he intended to do with it, and he told me to look the other way on this one.
Tell him about the threats he made.
Days prior to the night I've been talking about, Officer Laughlin repeatedly stated he was going to get Detective Clark back.
Specifically?
Officer Laughlin said it was a street fight now between him and Clark. No rules, anything went.
Why did it take 2 days for you to come forward?
That doesn't make any difference. He's coming forward now.
Wait out in the hall, officer.
Once you void the arrest on Detective Clark, I'll notify the prosecuting DA not to proceed with the arraignment.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not quite.
What else you need? A burning bush?
We got 2 cops and a detective all saying different things. Meanwhile, the drugs were found in Clark's car. Now, the way this is gonna go is I'll take it to my chief. No one's getting out of jail until we figure out what the hell is going on.
I can tell you what's going on. Detective Clark got framed by Officer Laughlin. Now, you want to continue with your investigation, that's fine. But Clark gets released now. Void the arrest, or I'll call the DA myself and tell him you dragged your heels.
I'll take care of it.
Quickly. That's how you took him in, that's how you're getting him out.
Busy squad you got here, Tony. You should start selling tickets.
Those phone calls you need to make to void the arrest, you can place them from my office, Captain.
Kim Walker, Paperboy founder.
Slashed up good.
The place is a little busted up, but no sign of break-in. That guy lives in the basement apartment, says she's a community activist. Haven't talked to him yet. Timothy Bosham.
Women take control. Don't let gangs run your life. All right, we'll take him.
Hello?
Mr. Bosham. Detectives Medavoy and Jones.
Look at them, circling like vultures.
What's that mean?
The neighborhood's gone to hell.
I understand she was trying to do something about it.
She ran a group, had meetings. Noble but futile, as you can see.
Can you think of anyone that might have done this?
Look around you. And I'm not saying that because they're black. They're drug dealers.
Were you home last night?
Slept at my mother's in Nyack. Scrabble night.
We got it. Thanks.
Got nothing for you. Didn't ask anything yet. Why are you looking away?
She got nothing to say either.
I need you to get your head out of your ass. Rita Ortiz, 15 Squad. Idiots.
They're gonna lock up Laughlin. John's getting out of jail.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Close the door.
What's going on?
Close it.
Officer Laughlin, we're placing you under arrest.
Oh, you're joking.
Possession of drugs, official misconduct, obstructing governmental administration, and other charges that'll be determined by the DA's office.
Surrender your gun, your shield, and your ID.
Whoa, this is crazy. I didn't do nothing.
You get your day in court. Meanwhile, do what the hell I tell you to.
Go easy, we'll let you change out in the locker room. Keep flexing, you get processing your uniform.
This is that Clark thing. You think I set him up?
They know you did. You're done, Laughlin. Done. Let's go.
Getting arraigned?
You're going home. Shannon rolled on Laughlin.
You saw him plant the drugs in my car?
He saw enough.
Laughlin's getting locked up?
Yeah. Come on, it's done. It's over with. Come on.
I was beginning to think that...
Come on.
He looks good. Healthy.
He wasn't in a gulag, Medavoy.
Can't believe he's working the day.
I'm sure he gave you proper thanks, but you're getting more from me. Thanks, Andy.
Have Sipowicz run the case for you.
He already did in the car.
Anyone been working it?
A coworker said the gay DOA, Neil Mazer, was living with a Spanish guy, Arturo Jimenez, on parole, stock boy at a market on B.
We'll grab him.
Your guns and shield are still voucher downstairs. Welcome back.
Thanks.
It's great to see you.
Hey.
My man.
Welcome back, John.
Best I could do on short notice. I appreciate it. I'll put him in some water. Okay.
You got a minute for me?
Then we'll go.
Yeah, take your time.
Looking for Detective Ortiz.
She'll be back in a minute.
I got info on who killed Kim Walker, and I ain't got time to waste, so...
I'll be right with you. Rita, someone here in our DOA.
Let's go.
Hey.
What's your name?
Drita.
We were throwing a lot of attitude on the street, Drita. Why the change of heart?
Look, I got a name for you, that's it. No time for conversation.
Let's hear it then.
Shakedown. All right? We good?
Not quite. Who's Shakedown?
Bang in 2nd Avenue Parade, hangs at a record shop off 3rd.
You a banger too?
I knew this was stupid.
Tell us or we run you with the gang unit, find out anyway.
I roll with the Queen Bees.
You got a relationship with Shakedown?
I know his old lady, Rhonda.
Were you ever his old lady?
No.
So, delivering him to us wouldn't be about him hooking up with this new girl or pissing you off in some
Oh,
other
man,
way?
y'all got rocks in your head.
We've been burned before. Why Shakedown?
Look, Rhonda was on a different track. Kim was helping out.
With her outreach program?
Shakedown didn't dig it. He got in Kim's face, slashed the tires on Kim's truck. Bad stuff.
Where is he now?
Gone. That's why I say it's him.
Well, this is an awful good deed, Drita. What's in it for you?
I was in the program on the sly. Kim was a good lady. Stand up. Is that good enough for you?
Shakedown's real name.
Troy Wiggins. Can I go now?
Appreciate your help.
You do 9 months for assault, Arturo?
Yeah.
What was that all about?
I was at a bar. I was wearing a Bronco hat when this fool in a Raiders jersey came up and poured a beer on my head. So I took care of business.
Where were you last night?
I was at my girlfriend's parents' house in White Plains.
Girlfriend?
Yeah, that's what I said, right?
Because last night your old boyfriend, Neil Mazer, got killed.
You call me maricon?
If maricon means you and this Neil were hitting each other in the seat, then yeah, that's what I'm calling you.
Sit your ass back down, Otero.
All right. All right, I know Neil. But I don't want no confusion as to the deal was when I was living there, right?
All right. What was the deal then?
When I got out of Rikers, Neil gave me a place to crash. That's it.
55-year-old rich gay guy takes in an ex-con. So you were what, giving him career advice?
I said I'm no maricon.
Arturo, we're gonna find out what happened. So if you start to lie about one thing...
When I got out, me and my girl weren't talking and I didn't have anywhere to go. So I stayed at Neil's till I got on my feet. A week into it, he comes in my room and climbs in bed. Starts rubbing down there. I get it now, man. Nothing is for free. So I close my eyes and pretend it's my girl.
Why'd you move out?
Comes in my room last week and I see him tear open a condom. That's it, man. I told him to step and I got out of there. Haven't seen him since.
How'd you and Neil meet in the first place?
Well, I was selling Rikers through a homeboy. Idalo Tavares.
What's Idalo's connection to Neil?
I don't know, man. They're pen pals or something. Anyway, when I was being released, Idalo knew about my situation. So he told me to ring up Neil when I got out, and that's what I did.
So we're not going to find any evidence of you being at Neil's last night?
Nope.
You didn't go back there to get another handout?
No.
You didn't go back there to close your eyes and pretend he was your girl again?
I told you I'm not a homo.
Sure you are. You take care of business last night, Arturo?
I was with my girl.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Sit down. Give us her information.
John, would you mind getting Mr. Bosham here situated in interview 3? Maybe get him some coffee?
How do you take it?
Black, but only Sanka. And if not Sanka, then tea.
Timothy Bosham, our DOA Kim Walker, a downstairs neighbor.
Whatever happened to Shakedown?
Nowhere to be found.
He was locked up in Jersey, drunk and disorderly late last night.
So he's off the list. What's with Bosham?
Yeah, we got a call back from another tenant in the building. Said Walker and Bosham didn't get along. Said Bosham used to leave notes on her door. We went through a place, found the whole files worth.
Has Bosham got a record?
Oh, nothing.
Very particular man.
See where it goes.
Any calls from John's dad?
Nothing to hear?
He doesn't know John's out?
No, we're both trying to reach him, but he's not home. His cell's off.
You leave messages?
All over.
Look, then let's move on. We got higher priorities.
It's just a couple of follow-up questions, Mr. Bosham. Shouldn't take long.
Good. Trash can?
Well, how'd you get along with Kim Walker?
Fine.
Didn't live too loud for your taste?
Her levels could be a little irksome.
Loud stereo, people talking.
She used her apartment for a meeting hall.
You ever have words with her about it?
Why are we having this conversation?
You left her a lot of nasty notes.
Please keep your music at a respectable level. That's nasty.
Well, the noise level of last night's meeting only served to prove you're not only as attractive as a gorilla, you're just as conscientious.
That was a joke.
Oh, they're fighting words. Trust me.
That was an outrageously loud evening.
She have another one last night?
I wouldn't know. I was at my mother's, like I said, in the street.
You didn't pay her any kind of visit?
No.
We'll find out if you did.
Are you actually accusing me of killing another human being?
It's clear you're a guy with a temper. If it got away from you, tell us now before we start looking at you for planning something out.
Oh, please. I didn't kill Kim Walker. I told you. Third time now. I was at my mother's in Nyack.
Anything on him?
We'll check his alibi. It's a real whack job, though.
Whack job was gonna lose his teeth before this is over with.
Detective Clark, your father's downstairs. He gathered all the uniforms around and said he wanted to make an announcement. I think he's been drinking.
He's a good kid, good son. But if that doesn't make any difference to you, then all you need to know is he is a good cop.
Oh, man.
I know this guy's in this precinct tried to ruin his career, tried to ruin his life over some rumors. Come on. But that ends now. John is not with Internal Affairs. Dad. I am. Was. Because I put in my papers, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you do have a problem with it, you take it up with me. But you leave my son alone. He didn't do nothing. You leave him alone.
His dad meant well.
Yeah, so did Custer.
Where's Jones and Medavoy?
They're bringing in this LeVar Rush. Crime scene looked at his prints in Kim Walker's apartment.
LeVar's got ties to the 2nd Avenue Preds. Same gang that was hassling the DOA.
Sorry about all that.
Don't worry about it.
What's going on with our case?
Arturo's alibi panned out. I kicked him 10 minutes ago.
How about this guy Idalo at Rikers, who Arturo said hooked him up with the DOA?
Got life for killing his girlfriend's ex. Let's go talk to him.
Full day.
You get your dad home all right?
Yeah. Got him in the cab.
You okay?
Fine. Let's hit it.
So it says here that you were sentenced to 3 years in Wallkill for robbery assault, LeVar. And you did every day of it.
Yeah.
Someone decide you don't get along with you, just like fighting.
Only get so much out of hoops and bench press.
But you a funny man. You run with the 2nd Avenue Preds?
I don't run with a gang.
That's not what our gang unit says.
They wrong.
You ever been by an apartment building at 1820 Avenue B?
Doubt it.
You know a woman named Kim Walker?
No.
Ran an entire gang program getting female bangers out of the life. It doesn't ring any bells?
Does not. What's up?
Kim Walker was murdered early this morning, and your fingerprints are in her apartment.
What'd you say that address was again?
Here we go.
No, I might have been there. I was just breaking your ass a little.
Yeah, well, you done? Because we got ways of breaking ass, too. 1820 Avenue B.
Yeah, I've been there.
Early this morning?
Nah, a week ago. She was putting stuff in my girl's head. I just wanted to put a stop to it.
Did it get physical?
Nothing physical needed. I laid out my case. She heard it, calm and cool, and I split.
Account for yourself early this morning.
I was in bed with my girl getting my bag lapped.
Lucky lady, got a name?
Drita Lopez. Is there a problem?
You're sticking around.
What's up, y'all?
Detective Sipowicz and Clark. What's going on? Thanks for talking to us.
No problem. What precinct you guys from?
15.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know a Neil Mazer, Ridallo?
Sure, I know Neil.
How?
This inmate letter writing program thing, we wrote back and forth. He took interest in my case. Come down and visit sometimes.
You hooked him up with an Arturo Jimenez?
Yeah.
More like you pimped Arturo out.
I got the hint after a while Neil was gay and he liked Latinos. Guys I knew they were getting out, good guys looking to make it on the outside. I'd set him up with Neil. I tell them to walk around with their shirts off and he'd give them room and board. Anything beyond that was their business.
What was in it for you?
Neil was looking into my case, looking to maybe get me a lawyer. Why the trip out to Rikers?
Neil got killed last night.
Can you point us in a direction?
On the off chance that you happen to be a what's in it for me type, we saw that you're heading up to Attica in a few weeks. You help us with who killed Neil, we'll get you to Sing Sing, a little closer to the city.
Jose Rincon. He got out a month ago. Jose heard about Neil and he made contact with him when he got out without me knowing about it. Neil said Jose was trying to shake him down for money.
All right. Jose's the guy who'll get you transferred to Sing Sing.
You don't need to do nothing. Neil was good to me. He helped me. This is me helping him.
On the gate.
This is great. You don't think people saw you dragging me out of my place? You don't think that's gonna get back to people?
LeVar rushed your old man.
So what?
Where was he last night?
I don't know. Out with his boys.
You said he was with you.
All right, yeah. I'm getting the days confused. He was with me.
You ever go by Kim Walker's apartment? You ever been inside?
She wouldn't let him inside.
Because he threatened her?
One time he came by during a meeting. But he never went inside. He just stood on the street.
What, reading out poetry?
Screaming and throwing beer cans at her window. It happened once. I quit going to see Kim. He laid off. And what's up your ass about LeVar?
Well, we're curious how his print wound up in Kim's apartment.
He wasn't with you last night, was he?
I said I got the days mixed up.
You're protecting him. You've been doing it all day.
How?
Giving up this shakedown. Who you damn well knew was locked up.
I swear to God, I didn't know that.
No, you were giving us a tail to chase to throw us off LeVar.
He was with me last night.
You got kids with him?
Little boy.
Makes sense not wanting to send his dad to jail. But is it right, him getting away with this?
Man, come on.
No. Look. 17 stab wounds. She deserved that?
No.
Then why are you lying for the guy who did it?
I got a whole life I'm involved in.
A bad one? She tried to get you out of?
I don't back up my man. Ain't nobody gonna look me in the eye ever again.
This lady was your friend. She tried to help you. All you're doing is sticking up for the guy who killed her.
He wasn't with you at all last night?
Not last night. Not this morning. Son of a bitch.
You gotta pick it up for me, that's right.
Jose Rincon?
Yeah. I'm gonna get back at you later, all right?
When's the last time you seen Neil Mazer?
Don't know no Neil Mazer. At least by name, anyways.
You know, the old gay guy you found out through Idalo Tavares?
Okay, now Idalo? Him I know.
Yeah, I think you know more than that, Jose. Let's talk about this down at the station house.
You guys hassling me because of what Idalo Tavares told you? Well, you in business with the snake, fellas. That's all he do is play people.
We'll talk about it down there.
Look, me and Idalo, we went at it in Rikers. It's had a hard-on for me ever since. Now, I never heard of no Neil, whatever his name is.
Let's go.
I didn't do nothing.
Come on.
Get your hands up. Yeah, most guys who don't do nothing tend to run.
It ain't like that. That's why I ran. I owe time. I knew you guys would find it if you searched me.
Planning ahead. That's good, Jose.
Yeah, well, do your thing, man.
Come on.
Send me to Rikers. Have a little conversation with Idalo.
Come on. Oh, man, what's up? What y'all so freaked out about?
Look, we talked to Drita. You weren't with her last night.
The bitch ain't backing me up? Bitch is lying.
Oh, that's how you gonna put it to the judge? Bitch is lying?
You need a sympathetic angle, LeVar. I'd start with the ideas Kim was putting in Drita's head and how that was threatening your manhood. You calling me a punk?
Oh, Kim promoted education, right?
That don't make me a punk.
Yeah, but who's cleaning the house when Drita's in school? Who's making the meals? Were you putting on the apron?
Hell no.
But that's what Kim expected, right? A whole division of labor type thing that doesn't exactly fly in your social structure.
Yeah, you're the man. You bring home the dough. But Kim didn't get that. They got violent.
I told you. Her and me, we had a conversation about that.
Yelling from the street isn't a conversation. We're talking about going to her place this morning.
Wasn't there, it wasn't me.
We're past that. Question now is, how did it go bad?
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me, and bitch's line is a sorry defense. But if that's what you want to go with, you're going in the cells. We'll get the DA. Come on, get on your feet.
Y'all locking me up?
You lied about your alibi, your fingerprints in her apartment, so yeah, I'd say so.
Whoa. Can I ask a question? Say somebody was involved, but he was put up to it. Is there a way to defer the prosecution?
Defer the prosecution? You mean like spread the blame around?
Like say someone got a key to an apartment. The person who gave him the key, do they get some too?
Yeah, they might get most of it. The prosecution, I mean.
Yeah, but that's only with a full disclosure of what happened. Or you get the whole prosecution.
Who gave you the key to Kim Walker's apartment?
Downstairs neighbor, a white guy.
What, Timothy Barsham?
I wasn't doing jack. I was buying juice in a bodega. Whiteness rolls up, offering me a key to this lady apartment.
Why?
He saw me yelling from the street that time and said we had a mutual interest in seeing her run off. He also said she had some nice stuff up in her crib. He said smash the place up and write get your ass out on the wall and take her stuff. All good.
But how'd she end up with all those stab wounds?
Bitch walked in on me in the middle of it. I said, sit down. She said no. I said, sit your ass down. She slapped my face.
Blame it on a strong will then.
Bitch wouldn't listen to reason.
Can you stop calling her bitch long enough to get it on paper?
And the prosecution get deferred?
Yeah. We'll look into it. Start writing.
Fine, Jose?
Yeah. The same Jose Rincon who shanked you in a shower 3 months ago.
So?
So we can't help feeling a little worked here, Adalo. Like you had us go lock up one of your enemies who had nothing to do with how Neil Mazer got killed.
I had a beef with Jose, that's no lie. But he did mess with Neil when he got out. And if Jose's saying different, he's lying to save his ass.
Jose alibi's out for last night. He didn't kill Neil.
I didn't tell you he did it. I said he's someone you should look at.
We checked into your case. The DA said that you had an appeal that was dismissed a few months back. Your lawyer was paid for by Neil.
I told you, Neil was helping me out.
But the DA said that Neil pulled the plug on your lawyer the night before your final hearing.
I didn't know that. All I heard was that I lost the appeal.
Hey, we know this goes through you.
Yeah. I tunneled out, killed Neil, tunneled back in before bet check. You guys crazy?
No, you pushed the button on him. You had one of your boys do it.
You guys are way off, man.
You pipeline Neil a bunch of shirtless Hispanics in exchange for him paying your bills. Arturo goes over there, he doesn't put out, Neil blames you, and he cuts off the finances.
Way off.
Last chance, Hidalgo. You got a life sentence to serve. If you point us in the right direction, we'll transfer you to Sing Sing. That's a half hour from New York, instead of 5 hours away like Attica.
Attica's fine with me. I have an aunt and uncle who live upstate that my family can stay with when they visit. More important, I don't know who killed Neil. This guy was my only hope on the outside to get my case overturned. I wouldn't kill my only hope.
If you are screwing with us, Adalo, you are screwing with the wrong cops.
I'm telling you the truth, man. You don't want to believe me, then don't believe me.
Anti-crime picked up a guy driving your DOA's car, Chris Aguilar. Heard of him?
Not so far. I'll hit the computer, run him through Bads.
Dragon Baldwin?
Bringing in this Timothy Barsham.
Aguilar will be up in 10 minutes.
You want to cook tonight?
Thought I'd pick something up.
It's been 4 nights of takeout.
Haven't exactly had time to cook. I've been a little busy.
You're right. Takeout's fine.
Tomorrow we'll start cooking.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I have to admit, Mr. Barsham, you don't look like the type to do a violent murder.
Pardon me?
Yeah, we talked to LeVar. He's giving a statement right now.
Who's LeVar?
LeVar Rush, who's crapping his pants from witnessing your little display of psychotic behavior.
What the hell are you talking about?
You killed Kim Walker. LeVar begged you to stop, but you kept stabbing her and stabbing her.
Yeah, you want to talk to LeVar about it? He's downstairs right now.
Yeah, I would like to talk to LeVar because that's a flat-out lie.
Well, it made sense to us. Now, you had a close relationship with the previous tenant, Mrs. Cirillo?
She was my friend.
We hear you were pretty upset when she moved out. And the prospect of a new tenant got you all riled up.
I had natural trepidation.
That LeVar said evolved into a natural murder plan.
Nonsense.
Now, you had a key to Mrs. Cirillo's apartment to bring her groceries, right?
So?
Well, the door to Kim Walker's apartment was open with a key.
LeVar tells us you brought him in to do a minor robbery, and then you flipped out.
How could I flip out when I was with my mother in Nyack?
Anyone else vouch for you?
No.
Because mothers have been known to lie for their sons. And I won't stand up in court.
LeVar has a key, Mr. Bosham. We know that for certain. If there's another version of the events, tell us. Or we have to go with his side.
If I left a key where someone found it and used it for ill, that's too bad.
So you left the key out for LeVar to use on his own?
Maybe under a loose piece of concrete on one of the stairs.
Which he was to use for what?
That was up to him.
Did you tell him that she had expensive items in her apartment?
Possibly.
And that if someone were to put a scare into her, that it might be mutually beneficial?
Again, possibly. But break in her apartment, stab her. Gentlemen, all I did was drop a key. May I leave now?
We'll need it written down, then we'll see about getting you out of here.
Pen, paper. Sooner the better.
Driving around in a dead man's car, Chris, that'll get people talking.
I have an explanation for that. Some guy came up and offered $200 to get rid of it, which I was in the process of doing when the cops pulled me over.
You just got out of Rikers, didn't you, Chris?
Yeah, I passed a bad check.
You were on the same tier as Adalo Tavares, weren't you?
Yeah.
We've been talking to Adalo. We know he'd been sending strapping young men like yourself over to see Neil Mazer. Neil's the recently departed owner of the car you're driving.
I don't know anything about the owner of the car.
Sure you do.
Some guy gave me $200 this morning to get rid of it.
Don't float that lie again, Chris. It will not be worth your while. Trust me.
Adalo sent you over to Neil so you could get 3 hots and a cot. In exchange, you let Neil treat you like an ice cream cone.
No, hell no. I don't do that, man.
How do you think we know all this? From Adalo, from listening to him talk.
Now, we're going to go back over there, and we're going to offer to let Adalo see his family more often in exchange for info on you. And if you don't think he is going to pounce all over that deal, then you are dumber than you look.
And if he has to tell us what happened, you get no deal at all. Because when we sit down with the DA, that's how it works. Chris, psst, you following us here?
When do you sit down with the DA?
Look at it this way. We got 2 seals here, you and Adalo. Whichever one barks and claps its flippers, that's the one that gets the fish. Do you want the fish or not?
Yeah.
What happened last night?
Idalo told me to go over to Neil's apartment. He said Neil buzzed me up because he likes Hispanics. I did not have sex with that guy.
Yeah, okay, fine. So you get buzzed up.
And Idalo said Neil had a safe, but he didn't know where. Idalo told me he wanted Neil knocked around real good. I guess Neil screwed Idalo over some lawyer or something. In exchange for that, I could have what was in the safe. But Neil wouldn't give up the safe, which pissed me off even more. Plus, I was high.
There's no safe in that apartment.
There isn't?
No.
Adalo set you up. He just wanted Neil to get hurt.
Why'd you do this for Adalo?
He gave me protection when I was in the joint. I owed him a favor.
I finished this 20 minutes ago. May I leave now?
Afraid something's come up. Crazy thing.
You ever heard the term acting in concert?
Why?
Well, it's a legal term. It means leaving a key out, knowing someone's going to do a crime with it. You're just as responsible as the guy who did the crime.
So you're under arrest, Mr. Bosham. Conspiracy to commit robbery and felony murder. Crazy, huh?
You're joking. You're both insane.
Imagine an inner city guerrilla stumbling onto something as complicated as that.
You knew what you were doing all along. You tricked me.
You're giving me too much credit.
I need to speak with my mother.
Let's go.
I want my mother right now.
Come on your feet or we'll drag you out.
Shannon. I've been trying to figure out what to say. How to thank you.
I just told the truth.
A lot of guys would have taken it to the grave.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see why.
They gonna let you stay on the job?
I don't know yet.
I mean, I'll do everything I can. Talk to everybody I can.
Thanks.
The other cops, from what I've seen, no one's giving you heat.
Yeah, they've been good. Plus, they weren't too shocked Laughlin was dirty. I should get home.
I just want you to know, I would have done the same for you.
I thought about that. That's what made me step up.
Chris Aguilar gave you up. Said he owed you a favor.
That's crazy. You tell Chris. Okay, you got me. Been a bad boy. I'll make sure I don't eat dessert tonight.
I know about favors.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yeah. When I was in uniform, I was partnered with this guy, Kurt Kreitzer. We were looking for a guy who held up a liquor store. We turned this corner. Kurt thought he saw someone, so he fires a shot. Turns out it was a woman, a civilian.
Wow, fascinating.
The woman was grazed, and I talked her out of filing a complaint. After that, Kurt was too skittish to be a cop, but he owed me a favor.
Listen, today was great. I haven't had this much fun since, hell, I don't know when.
Adalo, you've been giving me the runaround all day. You had somebody killed. At least you could hear my story.
Screw your story. Screw your buddy Kurt. And screw you.
Now, Kurt, he wanted a job where he knew who the good guys were and who the bad guys were.
Oh, I get it. You came back because you want what Neil wanted. Some young Latin boys. But you can't come right out and say it.
So he left the police force and he went into corrections. Good guys, bad guys. And he's done really well for himself. Moved up to Deputy Commissioner of Administration for all the pens in the state. He's who I was going to call to get you transferred closer to home, back when I thought that we were going to treat each other civil.
Once you get lost, man.
Wendy Correctional Facility, Alden, New York. A half hour from the Canadian border, 10 hours from here. They call it the icebox, Idalo. So you have your family send earmuffs for those days where it gets 10 below in the yard. And you are there for the rest of your life.
Oh, so you're trying to run a game on me now?
Game's been run, dickhead. You ship out tomorrow. Wrong cop.
Yeah.
Hey, Pop.
Hey, John.
Come in. Rita's coming over in a little bit.
Hadn't heard from you. Stop by to see if everything's all right.
Yeah, well, you know, as good as can be expected.
You upset about today? 'Cause I'll tell you, John, I was like an elephant stepping off my chest. It's out there now. Let people say what they want.
Would you have said it sober?
Absolutely. I'm one of those cops to leave you alone. That was the only way I knew how.
Your new job, they get wind?
Yeah, I was expecting that.
So they let you go?
I care about you more than some security job.
Hey, Pop. You've been making decisions lately based on what you think my best interests are. And it's you looking out for me, and I appreciate it, but they haven't been good decisions, Dad.
That's what life is like sometimes, Sean. Or do you live in some perfect world that I don't know about?
Letting internal affairs flip you because you bought their bluff they'd go after me? Announcing to the world that you worked for them? Or even after I got released? Those two moves alone have turned our lives upside down.
And here I was thinking I stood up for my son.
Dad, I love you. You're my only family. But don't make decisions for me anymore. You're drinking too much. That's gotta stop. Worry about yourself. Take care of yourself. I'll be fine.
Well, I'll see you around.
Talking about detergent.
No, you're not. It's all right, sweetheart. Just feel better. We'll work something out, okay? Okay, bye.
What's the problem?
Andrea's got the flu. She can't watch the baby.
Call the service.
I am. Will you wait till they get here?
I gotta take Theo to school.
I'll drop him off on my way to work.
No, I'll drop him off on the way to the crime scene I gotta get to, and I'm already late for.
I gotta go by court.
You have a baby, they'll understand.
We have a baby. Right? We.
Don't even start with this, right? You're taking the lead with her, I'm taking the lead with Theo.
I help out with Theo. You don't help out at all with Michelle.
She sleeps, she eats. What do you want me to do? Take her out for a game of catch?
You ever thought to change the baby's diaper?
Are you kidding
No,
me?
I'm asking. Do you ever think to get up in the middle of the night if she's crying or warm up a bottle?
No, because you've been obsessed with her and protecting her like a bear with a cub.
Maybe for the first week.
The whole time.
This is an excuse for you not to help out Andy. And you know what? I'm sick of it.
As much as I'd rather stay in our happy home here, I gotta go to work.
And this is what? What, you laying down the law? What you say goes?
I'm leaving before I say something I can't take back. Hey, Square. You ready?
Are you leaving?
Yeah. I'm going to work and you're going to school.
But you're coming back?
Of course I'm coming back.
But you said you were leaving.
Theo, I'll never leave you. I love you.
Promise?
I promise. Okay. Come on, let's go.
Morning.
Yep.
Female, no ID.
Jones is talking to the guy who called it in.
What is she, Hispanic?
Indian, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
We notified bias unit regardless.
Ligature marks on her neck, stabbed, no apparent signs of rape.
Contract opened up at 7 o'clock. Found her like this. Didn't see anybody milling around.
He seemed legit?
Yeah, I got his name off on him anyway. Good morning, Andy.
Yeah, morning.
Crime scene's on the way. We'll start canvas.
Used to have a homeless problem here, but not in a while.
Do yourself a big favor. Stay single.
You guys brawling again?
Stay single.
We got an ID on the DOA, boss. Somia Yusuf, Pakistani, 18, and lives a block from a crime scene.
How'd you get her ID? She was arrested in a stolen car 6 months ago. The charge was dismissed.
Father bailed her out. There's no answer at the number that he left, so we're heading to the building.
Anything on the cameras?
Nothing.
Yeah, crime scene. They came up empty.
Sorry, babysitter problem. I'll put in for the lost time.
What problem?
Service was booked.
What about the other?
It's covered.
Coffee? Hi. Gordon Dillon. Need to report a robbery? I got robbed, technically.
Detectives John Clark and Andy Sipowicz.
That's my wife, Sharon. It's an insurance issue, really? Because ego-wise, I'm good. He got his.
In here.
Where'd this happen?
12, near second. Around 12:30, I was coming home from a spark job near Columbus. Guy jumped me.
English, please.
Arson? I'm a claims adjuster. They say it's an electrical fire. I say different. What I say goes.
So you were coming home?
The guy probably saw me taking cash from the ATM. It's too late to get cash, I know. Anyway, he grabs me, I spin, tagged him. Tagged him again real clean, but I'm used to a ring. I'm not used to the sidewalk, so I danced into a trash can and went ass over tea kettle, which is never...
We got it. What'd the guy take?
Cash. And my wife's Bulova watch that I was supposed to get repaired, which should have already been repaired. It's my fault, no question.
Did you get a look at the guy?
Yeah, awful dark.
Was he white, black, anything about him?
He went down too quick. Thinking about it, though, blood on the sidewalk. No, DNA, maybe.
Is there any hope of getting the watch back? It was an antique.
We'll check with area pawn shops, but honestly, it's a long shot.
So, get the insurance. We replace it.
My mother gave me that watch.
Sweetheart, honey.
All right, you never know with these things. Let's leave it at that. Let him take a report downstairs. Give a description of the watch.
Yeah, we got a photo.
Great.
DOA in a hotel on D. Connie and Reed will meet you there.
We'll get in touch with you in the next few days.
Hospitals, too. I'll look for this guy. Left jab, left cross. Busted chin and nose. Possible.
Can you find your own way out? Another hand-picked slob.
Yeah, couldn't shut her up.
I'm saying she made him that way.
Yeah, and I'm saying... I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna get my coat.
Have a seat, Mr. Yusuf.
Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you. You said on the phone you wanted to talk about my daughter.
Yes.
If you don't mind, could you please tell me why?
When's the last time you saw her?
Last night?
Where was she going?
To a boy's house.
Which boy?
Someone she had been dating.
Do you know his name?
I don't like to speak it.
Well, how about you write it down or something?
What's going on with Samia? I would like to know now, please.
We found a body, Mr. Yusuf, and we think it might be Samia. Now, I'm going to show you a picture, and you tell us if it's her.
I know one day.
You know what?
I told her to stay away from him. How many times? 1,000.
What's her boyfriend's name, Mr. Yusuf?
Mike Brand. American boy. I told her.
Do you know where this Mike Brandt lives?
No. And at this moment, I'm glad that they don't.
Well, that's good thinking, sir. Now, go home and wait to hear from us.
Mr. Yusuf, call this number. They'll tell you when her body's ready to be released. It's not exactly my reaction. One of my daughters got killed.
DOA's Mark Halsey, bunch of stab wounds.
Mark? So tranny pros?
No, he's just a snappy dresser.
That was a statement, like I know he's a manager?
We haven't talked to him yet. Miles Landon.
How you doing, Mr. Landon?
Great. You know him?
Sort of.
You come in much?
Yeah, I guess.
You ever consider writing a play? Because you got a real way with words.
Another one down. It's hard to get excited.
What do you know about him and no more of your miserable opinions?
Went by Lana. Comes in sometimes.
Who'd he come in with last night?
A couple of different guys. I didn't pay attention.
Didn't look up from your porn mag even for a second.
When the money is on the counter, I don't gotta look up.
You got anything can help find who did it?
Well, I was out having a smoke, and one of the guys came running out and screeched off in his car. I got a piece of the plate.
You just telling me this now?
You didn't ask. And you're being an asshole.
Get out of my sight. What kind of attitude is that?
Got a cell phone here.
You gonna run it?
Yeah, I thought I might.
I'm just asking.
We're working, so let's just work.
We're gonna canvass?
Yeah, separately.
DOA's dad give us a place to look?
She had a boyfriend.
We'll run him and snatch him up.
Anything on the canvas?
Smoking sheets joint. I want to talk.
But Andy and John got a hit off the license plate from the hotel manager. Turns out it's Gordon Dillett from this morning.
Who? John, get Mr. Dillett settled in the paperwork room, will you?
I must say, you do quick work. I commend you. Bravo.
This way.
This is a robbery victim from this morning with the wife.
Thinks we found her watch. Guy's half a nut job.
You got a record?
Nothing.
But seeing who he's married to, you can see the guy just snapping.
Yeah, behind every great whore killer.
Let's go.
So, paperwork for the watch?
You ever been to the Glendon Arms Hotel?
What's that got to do with the watch?
Answer the question.
Never heard of the Glendon Arms.
You were seen there last night. You know a hooker named Lana?
Oh, Lord.
No. It's Detective Sipowicz, because I'm who you need now. What happened with the press?
Look, this can't get back to my wife.
Worry about your story.
You a fruit?
No, absolutely not.
You must have flipped out seeing Lana had a dick.
Lana had a... That was a man, huh?
Gordon, we're trying to steer you in a direction where what you did was justifiable. You get that?
What I did. I mean, we never got to the sex.
All right, start when you walked into the hotel room.
This is embarrassing. We negotiated price. I laid my money on the television. She sat down on the bed and withdrew my...
We get it.
And then the door burst in. And there's this man standing there with a knife. He demanded all my money, everything out of my pockets. Says he's gonna keep me in the room until midnight and then take me to an ATM for more money. But they got in a fight, and when they weren't looking, I ran away.
What?
This man and this Lana over my wife's watch, God help me, over who was gonna get to keep it.
You saying she ran a Murphy game on you?
I don't know what that means, but I got the feeling that they were partners. I mean, she called him Randy, wavy hair.
And they just let you run away?
Well, they were yelling at each other. And then when she went into the bathroom, he followed her in and I ran. I understand that making a false police report is a crime, but I'm still a victim, and for some reason, you guys aren't treating me that way.
Lana was stabbed to death.
Oh, my Lord.
You sure you left when you did?
Yes.
And this other guy actually exists, because you don't want to waste our time again with another phony robbery.
Of course he exists. If he didn't, I didn't kill her.
Any way to prove that?
I passed a woman in the hallway. She She was in the next doorway. I ran right past her. They were still yelling then. Go talk to her.
Up. You're waiting in a cell.
A cell? My lord.
Come on.
Oh. All right.
When's the last time you saw Sonia Youssef, Mike?
It's about Sonia, that's why he brought me in?
Seeing I just asked you a question referencing her name, yeah, that's probably a safe bet.
Well, what happened?
Last time you saw her, Mike?
Last night.
She crashed with you?
Nah, she went home before midnight. Now, what the hell is going on?
She's missing.
Talk to her dad. He probably shipped her back to Pakistan, guaranteed.
Where'd she say she was heading last night?
Home, I'm telling you, ask her dad. He's from the old country, man, that whole Muslim law thing.
Well, we did talk to him. He hasn't seen her.
Well, there's a thing in this world that's called lying. And come on, guys.
So, her dad didn't want you two dating?
No.
Would you guys go through breakups because of it?
Yeah, he wanted her to live like a robot, and he hated my guts. That tends to cause a little friction.
Did she try to break up with you last night?
No, did we argue a little? Yeah, but we didn't break up.
Argued over what?
None of your damn business. Now, I don't know where Samir is, okay? I'm out of here.
Sonia's dead.
Oh my God, now why'd you say she was missing?
We lied.
Well, you guys can go to hell.
We need to see what your reaction would be.
Huh?
Boy, ready this asshole. My freaking reaction to getting maneuvered.
We need to see what your temper's like.
All right. Everybody chill out here.
Whatever you say, Mike.
Samir's curfew was at midnight. She bolted out of my door about 10 till so she could make it. You know, I went to bed. That's the last I saw her.
You're not gonna mind sticking around while we look into your story, are you, Mike?
She's really dead?
Yeah.
Hey, boss.
What did Gordon say?
That the tranny whore and her pimp were running a Murphy game on him. He's saying he booked while them two were arguing.
Why'd he leave that out this morning?
Didn't want his old lady finding out about the tranny whore.
We believe him?
He's not going anywhere. We'll keep chipping away.
Still waiting on the DOA cell phone, Del.
Gordon said the pimp's name was Randy.
Yeah, we're looking to see if that name pops up anywhere in the DOA's records.
Can I help you?
I need to speak with someone about this Sonia Youssef case, please.
Hi. Detective Jones, Detective Medavoy.
Is there somewhere we may talk in private?
Sure. Yeah, right this way. Sorry, miss. I didn't catch your name.
I prefer not to say. I can only say I am Somia's cousin. If that is unacceptable, I will leave now.
No, that's fine.
No one must know we spoke.
Whatever you say stays here.
Somia's father, Amin. He's my uncle. Earlier today, he told my father that he killed Somia.
Wait, Amin killed his own daughter.
For disobeying. For bringing shame to him. They call it an honor killing.
Now, your dad said your uncle told him this, or
I overheard my uncle say it directly to my father.
Is your uncle a violent guy, as far as you know?
Not before this.
Had he made threats to Somia before her death?
Not that she told me I should leave now.
First thing, we're sorry for the loss of your cousin. You obviously must have been close. And second thing, we really appreciate you coming in. We know it took a lot of courage.
Thank you, but I have to leave now.
And the third thing, we're gonna need your information.
I cannot be involved past what I've already done.
You just gave us evidence of a crime. That makes you a material witness. If we have to, we'll force you to testify. We'd rather it didn't come to that. We'll do everything we can to leave you out of it past this. Please.
Detective?
Yeah.
Detective Clark just called from downstairs and wanted me to tell you he got the tranny process phone records back, and there are calls from a Randy Roop. He said he'd meet you out front in 5 minutes.
Nice. John, how do you like the apartment?
Oh, I love it. It's so perfect. Thank you again for subletting it to me.
Yeah.
I finally finished painting, and my new dining table is being delivered on Saturday. Maybe you could come to dinner next week. I feel like I haven't seen Theo in forever. Everything's okay as far as me living there, right?
No, it's just a delegate told me that they're really cracking down on detectives in the same squad cohabitating together, and you know, if I get popped and I had to get my own place again.
That's terrible.
It's just some grumblings I've heard. Nothing directed at me and Connie yet or nothing. But in the event that you didn't like the apartment, that would have been an alternative for me, but you like it, so.
Detective, if you need to move back in, absolutely, I'd move out.
No, if you're settled in, it's yours. I'd find other accommodations.
I would never tell you how to live your life or anything, Detective.
Good. I'm gonna tell the boss we gotta pick up this Randy.
But I wouldn't make any big decisions based on what a delegate says one day. Those things tend to blow over. It's what they say and do over a period of time that counts. I'd give it more time.
You know Mark Halsey, Randy?
Sure don't.
Took 4 calls from him last night and no clue.
Mark Halsey. Tranny Pross, also goes by Lana.
Yeah, Lana. Okay. Didn't know his guy name.
What'd you talk about?
Want to go to a movie tomorrow night? What movie? It's 3 o'clock, okay? Back and forth like that.
When'd you see him, her last?
She's dead, right? She died?
What do you know about it?
Son of a bitch.
You have something to do with it?
No, but I know who did. That little sweater-wearing fag.
His name?
Gordon something. Her last trick. The guy slashed her up.
He's saying different.
Saying what? Me? Saying I did it? Psst, that little psycho. Some balls.
Lay out your side, Randy.
I did security for Lana.
Pimping her out.
Protection. I was not her pimp. She was a friend of mine.
Yeah, were you protecting her last night?
Yeah. I was waiting in the car for her to call with the all's cool, but it never came. So I take a walk inside, I hear yelling, then screaming, and then this Gordon goes sprinting past me, covered with blood.
Did you go after him?
I went to her, but I tried to save her, pump her chest. She was all cut up. Son of a bitch.
You ever think to call the cops?
She was gone. I had her blood up to my wrists. I panicked.
So you didn't run a Murphy game on this Gordon?
What?
You didn't Murphy him and steal his cash, then keep him to take more cash after it turned midnight?
Hell no.
Because we got conflicting accounts. On one side, there's the insurance guy. On the other...
Oh, so it's automatically me? Look, he wants to throw you a line about some game. Good for him. But you believe him? A guy out whoring? Shame on you.
That's deep from a tranny pimp. Anybody back you up?
It's unbelievable. My friend got killed. That's my friend.
All right, more in the cell. Get up.
You ever hear of the expression running your mouth?
No.
It means talking too much. And what's interesting is that people who commit crimes, a lot of them end up telling someone else, either because they're nervous or they feel guilty or they're trying to brag. They run their mouth, like you've been doing.
Running my mouth?
Yeah.
We know you confessed to your daughter's death.
That is not true.
Hell yeah, it is.
And that happens to be a crime in this country.
This is my home for 10 years. I know what the laws are and I obey them.
Except when it comes to your family. And it's cultural law, right? Look, if that's the case, just tell us and we'll factor it in.
Who would tell you I did this?
Plenty of people, and they will testify that you admitted to killing her.
I didn't kill Samia. She was my daughter, and I loved her.
We know you killed your daughter. So if you keep lying, here's another expression. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Talk to her American boyfriend.
He hasn't been telling people he killed her.
I did not kill Samia.
Did you hire someone to do it?
No!
Go ahead and keep lying then. But you will get charged with this, and I will be there when you get sentenced.
I told people I killed Samia to try and gain respect back. She had ashamed me, and my community look at me as a fool.
You took credit for killing your daughter.
Yes.
Bullshit.
I mean, you confessed to a crime. And people don't ordinarily confess to crimes they didn't do. That's how we look at it. That's how the courts look at it. So unless you can provide evidence to the contrary, you did it. Now, can you prove you did not do it?
I did not kill her.
That's not good enough.
So Rube never got Dillard to an ATM to get more money?
Dillard says he escaped before they could.
Great if we had them on security camera.
Better if we had a full written confession.
So we're on the fence.
Leaning towards Rupert. We'll see what this Monica that Connie and Rita are bringing in.
Monica?
When Dillard split, he passed a woman in the next room who saw that he didn't have any blood on him and could still hear Roop and the DOA fighting, so he says.
Hotel manager gave us a place to look for him. Actually, Dan Hofnagel is his real name.
So we're waiting on this Dan, Monica, and doing background on Dillard.
Lieutenant.
So, I mean,
Downstairs.
he went for it.
Not to us, but we like him.
We got enough for a collar?
A direct admission to the niece, copping to it. That's strong. It's not like an ex-con saying it.
Uniform found a bloody knife in a dumpster a block from the crime scene. It's on its way to the ME.
We'll go canvass where they found it.
Yeah, keep the dad around.
Detective Sipwitz, Terry Gale returned your call. I think he's a co-worker of Gordon Dillard.
Yeah.
Sipwitz.
So, Monica, you at the Glendon Arms Hotel last night?
Why? Because we're curious.
I just want to know, you looking to bust me for something?
You got a guilty conscience?
I'm saying my line of work. This about that?
It's about the he-she pros who got butchered in the room next to yours. Know anything about it?
No. I heard about it, though. It's tragic.
So you didn't hear it go down?
No.
You were there when it happened. Next door, paper-thin walls. You didn't hear a thing.
I might not have been there when you think I was.
We know you were, because someone saw you, Dan. So let's get to the point.
Oh, you're gonna call me Dan and expect me to cooperate.
Cooperate, or we will make this about your line of work, Monica.
And it'll bank some goodwill for any future scrapes?
Depends on your honesty.
I heard a lot of yelling. That ain't a first in that flea bag. And then it went like too quiet.
You know who was next door?
I knew it was Lana.
You two friends?
Colleagues, you know, seen her around.
Did you see who she went in the room with?
I didn't see him go in, but after it got quiet, I stepped into the hall, see maybe check up on her. Saw this guy come out of a room with blood on his pants.
What'd the guy look like?
Short, sweater, a real square. I just froze.
What'd you do then?
Grabbed my stuff and split.
Her being your colleague, it didn't occur to you to call the police?
I just figured you'd find him anyway. I mean, I freaked. I split.
Anybody else hanging around?
On my way out, I passed a guy. I'd seen him around. I don't know his name. He watched out for Lana.
Randy?
There you go.
The guy with the blood on him. Would you recognize him if you saw him again?
Yeah, and he should fry. You know, I mean, what? Like, we don't got it tough enough?
Write down what you saw.
Hey.
Hey,
What's your name?
Clay Haas. Haas.
We need your help, Clay.
It's Dutch, that's why it's Haas. If I was German, then it would be Haas.
Got it. Now, there was a bloody knife pulled from this dumpster a while ago. You know anything about it?
Nope.
Pay attention here, Clay. Now, this girl was killed last night a block away.
All right, come on.
Woo! Woo. Talk to Derek.
Wait, Derek. Derek knows something about this?
He did it.
Derek killed this girl?
Oh, yeah.
Where are we gonna find Derek?
This is dried blood, Clay.
Yeah, Derek, he did it. Oh, don't open that. Don't let her out.
Samia's wallet.
How'd you get this, Clay?
She tried to kill me.
This wallet belongs to the girl that was found dead last night.
Yeah, she comes running at me. I defended myself.
This girl here.
She works for Derek.
So you stabbed her?
I told Derek to stay away from me. Stop sending his spies after me. I've been telling him that for years.
Man, please leave now.
First, tell us about Tim Licata.
What about him? Did you call my work?
You have something to do with him getting fired?
No.
But you did file a complaint against him for coming on to you, and he got fired for it.
Got fired for being incompetent. Slapping my ass in the copy room was icing on the cake. How is this relevant?
Think about it, Gordon. And think about how it may help you put together a defense.
You got a problem with gay people. You're not the first.
Oh, okay. Okay. So because I'm such a vicious homophobe, when I saw this Lano was a man, I started slashing away?
You making light of it, or you trying it on for size?
Did you even try to find Randy?
He says he passed you in the hall covered in blood.
What about this woman in the room next door?
She backed it up.
A lie. That's a complete, total, utter lie.
And I'm the Pope. You see, just saying it don't mean much.
I had no blood on me. My clothes will have no blood on them.
Not perfect, but it's a start. Can we search your place?
Sharon, she thinks I went to get her watch and then you'll show up asking for my clothes.
You got much bigger things to worry about, Gordon.
If there's no blood on them, it'll help your case. Do we have permission to see them?
It's the end of my life.
Stop whining and start helping yourself.
Fine, yes. Search my clothes.
We'll be back.
Somia was late for curfew. She took a shortcut home.
Yeah, the perp, the homeless guy. He was hearing voices along the lines of someone coming to kill him. Their paths crossed.
We got the dad and the boyfriend still in custody?
Yeah. We'll kick him.
Well, it's close. He just gave us permission to search his house.
Looked into that transvestite Monica. She got bailed out last year by Randy.
What, does Monica say that she knew Randy when you talked to her?
Not like that.
And the pawn shop on B called in response to that alert we put out on the stolen watch Gordon said was taken during the Murphy game. Shop owner said a white male pawned one this morning that fit the description. Only problem is the guy gave a fake ID, and they don't have
They get him on video?
They don't have video, but the description he gave of the seller matched Randy.
Anti-crime was getting the watch. They should be back by now.
You going up to anti-crime?
Yeah.
I was just trying to get to the point.
Hey. Come on. You know a Dan Hofnagel also goes by Monica?
No.
You don't know Monica, but you bailed her out of jail last year. Sit down.
You didn't know her guy name either, huh?
Don't see she changed their names all the time. I got confused.
When's the last time you saw her?
A few weeks.
She makes it a few hours.
How much speed she on?
How much were you on when you busted in on Lana and Gordon Dillett last night?
Drug-free, boys. And I didn't bust in on anybody.
Monica copped to getting coached by you, Randy.
Did she? Is that a fact?
Time to start positioning yourself on how it went bad.
All right. What did Monica get in return for lying to you guys about me coaching her? Get her out from under a warrant? Give them a break, they'll sell you their own mothers. Trannies are liars about everything. Their own sex, for God's sakes.
Oh, you really are a deep thinker, you know? You're quick on your toes, too. Let's see you wiggle out of this.
Never seen it before.
They got you on the pawn shop camera. The clerk knows your face.
Don't look at me for an excuse. You're way out of my league.
She lunged at me with the knife.
And then stabbed herself 26 times?
I tried to calm her down, but she was like...
Hey, start over and try being honest this time.
It was her idea to Murphy the guy. But I do the legwork. So I say proceeds other than cash. To me.
She didn't agree.
Started yelling, screaming, about to blow it. I'm like, shut up, you dumbass bitch. In 20 minutes, you're gonna have another 300. Came at me with the knife.
Which you brought in the first place.
She wrestled it off me. Lana was a guy, remember?
So she wrestled the knife off you, then she stabbed herself 26 times.
What if I said... Nah, it ain't gonna work.
Now, this is heavy lifting, Randy, and you're using lightweight machinery. Give it a rest and just tell the truth, why don't you? Here.
Wait here till they're done.
Can I talk to him for a sec?
Is that all right with you, Mr. Youssef?
Keep it civil.
So me and I just want them to be together. You should let it go.
She's dead because of you. Because of you.
What did I just tell you?
It was nobody's fault. It was random.
It is my fault. I was not strong enough to make Samia behave like a proper woman.
I'm heading out.
All right.
How much more you got?
Hour, maybe more.
Good night.
Night. Those can't wait.
I don't want to be thinking about him.
You lay awake think about fives now?
I do.
Because what you're avoiding will still be there when you get home, regardless of what time it is.
Oh, is that how it works?
Andy, go home.
Got your message? You spoke to the DA?
She said that we could drop the watch from the robbery.
So, you get it back now?
Thought it might help you out with your wife.
Can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I suppose your opinion is I deserved what I got.
I'm past it, Gordon.
And you'd be right. I got very lucky.
Good.
So you know, sitting in that cell, seeing my life coming apart, I really took stock. And I've got a much greater appreciation for my wife and our home, and I won't jeopardize them again. Sorry it took an extreme circumstance to get me there, but I'm glad it did. Anyway.
I ran into a delegate who mentioned a great florist on 2nd Avenue who does lovely things with Gerber daisies. Just passing it on. Night.
Hey. Looks really nice.
Theo's down at Joey's. We pick him up at 9. Baby's asleep.
for you.
It's very sweet. I love Gerber daisies.
Thought you might like them.
Thanks.
Oh, this sampler. We got a little bit of everything in there.
Thank you. What have we been fighting about?
Nothing that matters.
Let's don't.
Yeah,
It's really been hurting me.
I don't want to be doing that.
There's a reason we moved in together. There's a reason why we wanted to be together, right?
Absolutely.
Do you still feel it?
More than I think I ever have. That's new for me. And new things, they tend to throw me a little at first.
Well, I went from being single, you know, no responsibilities other than my own, to having a family, living with 3 people. It's thrown me a little too.
And stirring that we're both stubborn as hell.
Yeah. Andy, I don't want to lose this.
I don't either.
Let's start over. Okay, let's start fresh.
Yeah,
Starting tonight.
I'd like that.
Sorry.
It's okay. No problem.
How's it going? My dad's not returning my phone calls now.
What's his problem?
Hey, he's sulking, so now I gotta deal with that too.
I'm not exactly sure what happened.
Give it a shot.
Driver says shooter walks up, shoots him in the arm, grazed him. Driver hits the floorboard, presses the gas with his hand, car ends up there. Shooter drove off. Driver wanted to leave, didn't want to press charges.
Oh, jeez. How's it going, Julian?
Oh, you know, I'm keeping busy, eating right, getting shot at. Ow! Easy.
All right, give us a second.
Ow.
What happened?
I'm just sitting in my car, and some guy comes right up to my window and fires. So I hit the floor. Then I hear a groan like he'd been shot somehow. So I just pressed the gas with my hand. Let me tell you something. It was that quick thinking probably saved my life.
Who was he?
I didn't get a look at the face, you know, because I'm looking at my CDs, and then I turned just in time to see the gun go off.
Who's got it out for you?
Alphabetically. Start with the A's.
Hey, guys, no, I got my blood spilled here. How about stepping off my nuts?
Who are we looking for, Julian?
This guy, Aldo Sanfantello. They call him the dentist.
How'd you screw him over?
No, mutual screwing over. But he, in his mind, he probably thinks that I was maybe a little more responsible. He's the only guy I can think of, all right? Sanfantello, S-A-N.
This is a busy area. Somebody walking by could have gotten shot or run over. You better be coming clean, Julian.
Am I not the victim here? Huh? I swear on my mother's eyes, I am telling you the truth.
Go to the hospital.
No, I'm fine.
Stay at the hospital. Wait to hear from us.
I am fine. All right. Okay. Hello? I got shot here.
What are you reading?
Oh, one of those How to Raise a Kid books.
The baby?
Right now it's Theomore, I guess.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just checking to see if there's any long-term effects to walking in and seeing me naked this morning.
No.
Yes.
Like from the side?
like front and center.
Oh my God.
Reba,
Robbery on 9th Street, you too.
I missed something?
No, nothing.
What's going on with your case?
Julian's steering it towards some guy that he burned, Aldo San something or other. Nickname's the dentist.
Meadowboy and Jones are bringing him in.
How was he when you dropped him off at school?
Dropped him off at Hooters. He insisted.
Take a seat, Aldo. So, how'd you get the nickname the dentist?
If there's a problem, I'll extract it.
It's the stupidest nickname I ever heard in my life.
If you don't like it, don't say it. Now, what the hell am I doing here?
You know Julian Pisano?
Oh, yeah, I know Julian.
How?
We were business partners for a little while.
Huh? How'd it end?
Why?
Because I want to know. Or you want to turn this into something?
Julian's got this big scheme, buying these edible underpants from Thailand for below cost and resell them here. Then he tells me they caught some kind of a fungus when they were down in the ship's hold, and they're worthless, so I'm out $2,000. He's a two-faced liar, and that's how our business deal ended.
Well, someone took a shot at Julian today.
Good.
Is it starting to take shape yet? Why we brought you in here?
Oh, give me a break here, guys.
Where were you today?
Did Julian put you on to me?
Where were you?
At home, asleep, till you came knocking.
Smart guy like you could have hired someone to do his extracting for him.
And hired them with what? Cupcakes? Check out my bank account, fellas. I'm overdrawn more than $100. Besides, how am I gonna get my $2,000 back from Julian if he's dead?
That's a valid argument, Aldo. I won't lie to you.
This guy has wasted enough of my time, right? So how's about letting me get back to my life?
Stay reachable.
Gee, Julian wouldn't be dicking us around, would he?
Oh, no.
Lady over here got scammed for $100. I told her to face up to the fact that she'd been had. She won't leave until she talks to a detective. Name's Christy Haynes. Yeah.
Miss Haynes, I'm Detective Ortiz, my partner, Detective McDowell.
Thank you for responding.
Certainly.
About 2 hours ago, I was approached by a woman who said she was from Ireland, going to school on exchange in Philadelphia. As part of a sorority hazing prank, they dropped her in the middle of New York and took her purse. She was lost and hysterical, and I bought it.
How much did you give her?
$100. She took my information, saying she'd send me the money, and I was driving her to Grand Central Station when she asked me to pull over so she could buy water at the market. She never came back.
You gave a description to the officer who took the report?
I did.
Okay. We'll talk to the sector cops here, see if any of them recognize the girl or the scam.
I'm assuming this is not the first time she's pulled this prank.
You're probably right.
So you should be able to find her.
We'll do our best.
And when you do, I'd like to have a word with her.
First thing you want to do is go home and wait to hear from us.
May I have your cards?
Miss Haynes, we may not be able to find this person. We just need to chalk it up as a lesson and move on.
In other words, you won't be pursuing this investigation.
Oh, we absolutely will. I'm just saying that we...
I don't need you to prepare me for the worst, Detective. All I want to know is that you're on this.
We are.
Thank you.
You should go home, then.
No, I'm going to stay here a little longer and see if I recognize her.
Okay, so...
Well, we talked to your buddy, the dentist.
Oh, good. Anything?
No? Zip.
Oh. Yeah, because I've been racking my brain trying to think of someone else.
Why'd you leave the hospital, even though we told you to stay?
Doctors were finished.
We told you to stay there.
Why haven't you been answering your cell phone or pager?
Well, I've been in some public areas. You know, personally, I think it's very rude when people talk on a cell phone around others.
Well, we dumped your cell. Saw who you've been talking to today.
Why would you do that?
Because you're you.
3 calls into Pachoni Plumbing Supply. What's that all about?
Well, the guy at that place there, he also works on cars. Now, you saw mine on the street. The whole front right quarter panel's mangled. Whoa, hey, come on. Ow! Oh, God, come on!
You remember what I said on the street?
Yeah, I'm not lying to you about my beef with the dentist.
Julian!
Okay, all right. My wife used to work at Puccioni's. The son, this douchebag named Pete, I walk in on one time, he's got Roberta cornered in his stock room. So I find out that he's been making inappropriate comments to her. So I approach him. I confront him. He says what he says, and it turns into him calling and hanging up on me at my house.
Why do you insist on wasting our time every time?
Listen, this guy Pete, he's kind of hooked up. I can't just send cops to his doorstep, okay? I've been calling to find out if he's behind this. Now, I'm not 100% certain he is, but if he was, I was absolutely gonna hand that information right over to you.
What did the guy look like who shot you?
I told you, I didn't get a good look at his face. I saw the muzzle flash, I ducked down, I heard him groan like he'd been shot, then I hit the gas.
You shoot him?
No!
Don't lie to me.
I'm not!
Because we're gonna find out.
I swear.
On your mother's eyes?
Julian, I don't give a damn if you are taking Holy Communion. If I call you on your cell phone, you answer it.
Done.
Get out of here.
Okay. I'd like to know how this got twisted around to me being the bad guy. I got shot.
May I help you? Yeah, I got a little something I need to talk to someone about.
Yeah. Detective Jones, right aboard.
Paul Cooler. How's it going? How's it going? Paul Cooler. I live on a certain street, second floor. Got a vintage Mustang that I park in front. Oh, Paul Cooler. How's it going? Anyway, lately, the dickhead neighborhood kids have been messing with it. So I set up a video camera in the window to see if I catch one of the little bastards in the act. I come home from lunch and check it, and let's just say there's an event captured on the tape.
What kind of event?
I believe there was a shooting on 11th Street this morning.
Oh, you got that on tape?
Let's take it slow.
Let's not. Did you catch a shooting on tape?
I did. And here's the deal. I approached the local affiliate, and they're eager to have it, but they said they're legally mandated to make sure law enforcement is viewed at first, and I'm completely cool with that, as long as I retain exclusive rights.
And do the terms obstructing governmental administration and hindering prosecution mean anything to you?
Give us the tape, let us get our hands on a shooter, and then you can have the tape back.
Yeah, okay, we can do it that way.
If I see this tape on the news before we give you the green light, we're gonna come down on you like a ton of bricks. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Give me the tape. Check it out.
There's my information there.
I'll give the heads up to Andy and John.
So that's it then.
Wait to hear from us.
All righty.
Miss Haynes. Hi. How are you?
Fine. How's it going with my case?
We have calls out to special frauds. We put a description of the woman who took your money out over the air. Everything we can.
Well, since she wanted to be dropped off in that neighborhood, I'm assuming she lived there. So after you left, I asked some people who were walking by if they knew this woman. And a man said that it sounded like Carly. So perhaps you could run that name through your computer. Carly.
We will.
Yeah, I just think it is ridiculous that there are con artists running around taking advantage of people, and that's just the way it is. It's just not right.
Well, we're doing everything we can, ma'am.
Well, shouldn't I be looking at mugshots?
If you'd like.
I would.
Let's go up to anti-crime then. We'll get you situated. It's up those stairs.
Where you been today, Al?
Home?
Find yourself over on 11th Street at any time?
No, it's home all day.
You know a Julian Pisano?
No, I don't.
Ran your mug past OCCB. They say he used to be a button man.
Yeah, well, that was a long time ago. And that was just rumors. You ran my mug? What do you mean you ran my mug?
Well, this guy on 11th Street had his video camera trained on the street today.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Who hired you to try and kill Julian?
See, that's my luck right there.
Al, You want to spend the rest of your life in jail and start talking?
These two idiots. Couple of morons. They want this guy Julian dead. I needed the money, so I come out of retirement. Makes me as big an idiot as those two, I guess. After I fired the first shot, my freaking back locks up. I could barely get back to the car.
Who hired you?
This guy, Pete Piccione, he's got an IQ like a ball of twine.
And the other guy?
Broad. This guy Julian's wife.
Julian's wife was in on trying to get him whacked.
Yeah. Her and Pete, they've been banging each other. From what I gather, they wanted Julian taken out so that she could get the insurance and the kids. Like I said, her and Pete, they're a couple of morons. It's just too desperate to turn the work down.
Who paid?
Pete gave me $5 grand up front. Supposed to get the other $5 grand from Roberta this afternoon once I took Julian out. I'm supposed to meet her at some bar at 5.
Did I know you botched it this morning?
Yeah.
They tell you to back off?
No, they want me to finish it. I'm telling you, they're brain donors, the two of them. See, 20 years ago, you didn't have to worry about being arbitrarily filmed. World's changed so much. Jeez.
Apparently, your complainant in the scam this morning knows somebody. Because I just got a call from the chief of these wanting to know what's being done on it.
Every reasonable thing's being done.
Like?
You really want us to run what we've been doing?
Yeah, I gotta get back to him on it.
Description of the perps out to all sectors. We gotta call into special frauds.
Complainant look at mugshots?
Yeah, nothing.
All right, I told the chief that you go back and talk to the complainant at her apartment. See if she's remembered anything else about the con artist, that kind of thing.
That's a wasted trip, Lou.
It needs to happen.
This is $100 she got taken for.
You're going. So go.
What's up? All right, Julian, listen up. I want you to keep in mind something that was told to me before I left home. Marriage is like raising a piano up to an 8th floor apartment. You put everything you got into it, but if the line snaps and that thing starts heading south, run for your life.
Yeah. Okay. And this conversation is headed
We
where?
found the guy who tried to take you out.
Oh, who is he?
Hey, he was hired by Pete Piccione.
That mother. Oh, he's gonna get his. I'm telling you, he's gonna get his.
Your wife was in on it, too.
What did you just say?
Her and Pete were in on it together. They were trying to take you out for your insurance.
All right, look, I don't know where you guys get your information.
It's the truth, Julian. I know it's a shock and you don't want to believe it, but it's the truth.
You're gonna walk in here. You're gonna tell me that my wife, okay, the mother of my kids, she wants me dead?
She's trying to get you dead.
Think about it. Finding her and Pete in the stock room, and him calling and hanging up. You never had any suspicions that them two were having an affair?
No. No! Bullshit! No!
Julian.
No!
We're sorry.
You know what I'm gonna do? Here, I'll call her. We'll ask her right now.
No, you can't.
Well, then what am I supposed to do, huh?
Got a plan.
Look, me and my wife, okay, we lock horns sometimes, but that doesn't mean she wants to be killed. There's no way.
Well, we're gonna find out for sure, but we need you to keep your head and do what we tell you to, okay?
There's no way. There is no way. No.
This is ridiculous.
You looking for Christy?
Yeah, we're detectives with the 15th Squad. Do you know where she is?
You have an update for her or something? I'm sorry, she and I are friends, but that was stupid of me to ask.
Oh, we don't have an update.
So you don't know how long the guy's gonna get?
What guy?
Maybe we're talking about two different things.
I'm sorry, never mind.
What are you talking about?
The drunk driver.
Which drunk driver?
The one who killed her son. You're not here about that.
No.
I shouldn't have said anything.
How long ago did this happen?
3 weeks. Christy goes to the cemetery every day this time, usually. That's why I asked, in case you had some news I could pass on.
How old was her son?
8.
Was she a single mom?
Yeah. Should I have not said anything?
No, it's fine. In fact, it's good that we know that now.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go inside now.
You get Julian to pose like he's been shot.
Right.
And you take the fake photos to show his wife.
Yeah, who's expecting the hitman to show up? But I'll pose as his buddy. It'll be fine.
Why risk it? If the hitman's cooperating, have him take the photos to her.
Way too unreliable.
He try and book?
He'd book, he'd tip her off, his fake teeth would fall out. We don't need him.
Yeah, we'll take Julian to meet you in the alley.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
You getting the blood and the camera and all that?
Yeah, we'll get everything. Just get him over there. We'll be by in an hour.
Poor son of a bitch.
Yeah, on the way, do you mind if we swing by my dad's real quick?
No problem.
Yeah, I gotta get over there and give him a kick in the ass.
Pop! Pop! Maybe he took off for the week.
Okay, without telling me.
What's the matter?
Pop? Pop? Come on.
15 Squad to Central K. Have an ambulance and a 4-5 supervisor respond to 8412 Fordham Road, forthwith. We have a DOA.
10-4-15 Squad.
All right, John. John, come on. Come on.
No.
Come on, John.
No.
Okay, come on. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
Pop.
John, where's your dad keep his guns, huh? I need to get his cleaning kit. John, where's he keep his guns? It's okay. It's okay, John. You just stay there. It's okay. He was on a job. We found him like this. He was cleaning his gun. It was an accident.
Yeah, okay.
When you take him out, I want him treated respectful.
I want to see him again.
John.
I want to see him.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Read it with him?
Yeah. I'm so pissed off at that guy. That's not screwing your son up. That's not ripping his life apart.
Who knows what he was going through?
I don't care. It's unforgivable.
Was there a note or anything?
He was cleaning his gun. It was an accident.
Was there a note?
No. Medavoy and Jones are with Julian. I'm supposed to meet him there. Have they called here yet?
No.
Have they heard?
Not from us.
I gotta go. Okay.
Hey, what the hell?
Where's Julian?
He took off. We had nothing to hold him on, so we let him walk.
You didn't get any of our pages?
It's Clark's dad. He's dead.
Oh, no.
Andy, you're serious?
Yeah. Rita's over with John right now.
Oh, my God.
The pressure got to him.
We gotta get Julian back here. We have to take care of this. I think I know where to find him. You guys wait here.
It's unbelievable.
I understand what you're feeling right now.
This guy takes my wife, turns her against me, tries to get me killed.
But this ain't a particularly smart thing to be doing, Julian.
I want this guy dead. By my hand.
You got twins. What are they, 2 years old now? If your wife goes away for trying to have you killed, and you go away for killing Pete, who's gonna take care of them? Hmm? Where's the gun, Julian? If you bolt out of this car, I'll have to shoot you in the back. You'll never get close to that prick.
It's in my pocket.
You been in contact with the squad?
Yeah.
Anything from John?
No. Who's John?
Don't worry about it.
What, John, your partner?
I said don't worry about it. Now get on the ground.
Oh, wait. Did I get shot in the front or the back of the head?
At the front, we need to see your face.
Good point. Okay, what, like this? Oh, blood, I'm falling. Ow, uh-oh, oh. Ah. Never marry a stripper, especially the full nude ones that give hand jobs in the back. That is the best piece of free advice you'll ever get, boys.
Hold still.
They hate men. Yeah, this is what I found out. You see, because their main contact with us is while we're tossing dollars at them and staring at their muffin. So they start to think that all men are suckers.
More blood.
See, that's what I was, though. A sucker with money. And then when I ran out of it, look what happened.
Just close your eyes and relax your jaw a little.
This look like the real thing?
Yeah.
Hold your breath. Whatever.
He did so much good for people. He got to be a cop. That's what he always wanted. He got to see you grow to be a good man. But he needed to put an end to it in his own way. He made his choice, and it's done.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do if someone wants that. They've thought it through. And if he didn't share this with you, then he was making his own plans in his own way.
Yeah.
This is a lot in a short time to deal with. And it can really knock you sideways, John. So don't hold it inside. Talk to someone. Talk to me. Or someone that we can put you in contact with. Just don't be afraid of that.
Last time I saw him, we fought.
You did everything you could for him.
I told him to worry about himself. I turned him away.
Don't do this to yourself. This has nothing to do with you, John.
Yeah.
Mourn for him. Grieve for him. But don't take on the guilt.
Yeah.
When's the meet?
4 o'clock.
They're both gonna be there. Julian's wife and her boyfriend.
Do you mind not calling him her boyfriend?
Sorry.
Seeing as I'm the husband and I'm sitting right here.
All right, Julian.
Guy's name is Pete Puccioni, and no, he's not gonna be there.
What do we need to hear on the wire to solidify the case?
I'd like to hear her say exactly what the payment is for, the murder of her husband. Just get as much testimony on her part that she's totally complicit in what happened and how it happened.
I'll take care of it.
And try and have her implicate Pete.
Was that so hard?
Julian, relax.
You're all set.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Updates.
Yeah.
How's John doing? Do we know?
He's hanging in there.
I feel so bad for him.
It's terrible.
I'm sure you've heard there was a 25-year-old cop from Staten Island who took his own life last week.
Clark's dad was cleaning his gun. It was an accident. His pension stays the same, his insurance stays the same. Cleaning his gun.
Got it.
Berta,
Who are you?
friend of Al's.
Where's Al? If I even know what that is.
He's laying low. He sent me.
Well, I don't know who you are, so.
I just told you I am, so let's cut the nonsense. You have the $5,000.
I'm sorry. You must have the wrong person. I don't know you. I don't know Al.
How about Julian? You know him, right? Knew him, anyway.
Oh, my God.
Now, where's the money?
Let me see him again. He's really dead. The son of a bitch is really dead.
Oh, it's no good. Skank. I hope she cries.
Please relax.
You be in my shoes, hear what I just heard. You try and relax.
You can't hear when you talk, Julian.
You're gonna ride the lightning, baby, and I'm gonna be there to throw the switch.
Relax.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Was it, quick?
Yeah, but we can travel pretty fast. How can I get the $5,000?
So that's it. He's gone. There's no coming back.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy when you think about it, huh?
Sure is. No, wait a minute, then go. So it's not suspicious. Sit down. Relax. Drink your beer, look more casual. How long you and Pete been seeing each other on the side?
A year, maybe? So this is what you do? Kill people for a living?
Something like that. Listen, do I have to notify Pete that Julian's dead, or will you?
No, I'll tell Pete. Don't worry about it. So, how many people have you killed?
I don't know. How long you and Pete been cooking this up?
A while. Do you enjoy doing it? Is it like a big rush?
Not exactly. So what, you got an insurance policy on Julian? Is that what this is all about?
Have you ever used a chainsaw? I saw this thing on this one guy who used a chainsaw. So nasty. You must not even bat an eye anymore. They're not even human beings to you, are they?
All right, well, then you shut up and leave. Our business is done.
I apologize. I'm not trying to get on someone like you's bad side. Have a nice life.
She's a collar. All right, Robert, it's over with.
What's going on? Who are you?
The police. Come on, let's take it easy.
No, stop!
Come on.
Hi, sweetheart. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's me. I'm back from the dead. You know, good. She's back.
Back to the van, Julian.
Baby, I have no idea what they're accusing me of.
I was listening in, Roberta. I heard everything.
He said he'd kill me. Julian, you gotta help me, baby.
Shut up, both of you.
I love you.
Kiss my ass.
It was worth it, Julian, to finally give myself to a real man like Pete, and I gave him everything. It was worth it.
Hey, come on.
Where's the wife?
On the way to central booking. Detectives from the 6-2 are picking up Pete Piccioni.
How you doing, Julian?
Never better.
Sorry for what you've gone through.
Oh, there's no sympathy needed, Lieutenant. I'm alive. My no good bitch of a wife is headed up the river, but I'm alive.
Half full, Julian. That's how to look at it.
That's right. New lease on life, new man. Starting tomorrow. So why is everyone so glum? I'm the one who almost got killed.
Don't worry about it.
Anything from John?
15 squad.
Yeah, he's heading back to his place. Rita's with him.
Christy Haynes is on her way up.
Oh, man.
Who's this?
The woman who got taken off today. Can I I need $20 from everybody.
What's going on?
This woman lost her son 3 weeks ago to a drunk driver, and today she got taken for $100. And I'm gonna tell her we found the money and the perp ran off.
Anything else we can do to sell her?
Can one of you guys play the perp's boyfriend?
Right here. I'll do it.
You sure you're up for it?
Absolutely. Consider it a token of my thanks.
Yeah, all right, come on in the coffee room.
What do I do?
I'll fill you in.
Make him the husband.
Yeah, right.
Have we heard anything about the funeral arrangements?
I haven't.
I'd like to notify the borough so people can send flowers.
Oh, I don't know anything yet, John. Miss Haynes, how are you?
Fine. What's going on with my case?
Really good news. We found the woman who ran that game on you.
Oh my God, I don't believe it.
She was with her husband. They both ran, but we caught the husband and he had the money on him.
Where is he?
We have him in a room. His wife got away, but we're still actively looking for her.
Thank you.
So now we're gonna go in the room and the husband is gonna give you your money back and apologize.
Okay.
Yeah, right this way.
Do you have something to give the lady?
Ma'am, I would like to apologize for my wife's behavior. As a result, me and her will be parting ways. There you have it.
May I say something?
Go ahead.
It's not the money. It's the trust. That is what you steal from people. Things have happened in my life, but I have held on to my faith and my trust and my belief in other people. And it has not been easy. And you and your wife tried to steal the rest of it from me, but you didn't. I still have some left that you can't take, that no one can take. I want you both to know that.
Ma'am, my wife and her actions aren't worth your time. They're not even worth your worry. I'm the one who's had his trust stolen. Even though I have to say she seemed like a nice person when we met, and I loved her.
Oh, please don't do that, okay? Your wife gave me the fake tears, too, and I find it very offensive. Please don't do that.
Come on, Miss Hayes. Let's go.
It'll be all right.
Is it from your dad?
Yeah.
Do you want to watch it right now or wait?
No.
Are you sure you want to be alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Call me if you need it.
Okay. All right.
I'm so sorry.
I'll call you later.
John. It's a little strange for me. I'm sure it is for you. So forgive me if I fumble around here a little bit. You know how much I loved your mom. She was everything to me. When she passed, I didn't think I could go on, but what kept me here was you. That's what I lived for. Making sure that you grew up to be the best man you could. And you have. And I'm so proud of you. I haven't felt right since your mom died. Things have fallen apart more and more. It's harder to get up in the morning. It's harder to fit in, find meaning. I've looked at what lay ahead for me, and I don't want it. I have done wrong by you, John. I've made mistakes. I've dumped things on you that no son should have to deal with. The mistakes that break your spirit, kill your hopes, are the ones you can't rectify. Either way, my job raising you is done. I just want to have some peace, be with your mom. I'm sorry. I know this is wrong, but I just don't have any fight left in me anymore. I love you. Keep making me proud.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম, ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিকসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার, ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে, ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Rồi xong nhiệm vụ đây. Cút thật ra này thầy khóa lại. Mày nhờn Good landing. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn và chỉ. Binh và chi. Linh và linh. Binh chi linh. Hỗ trợ để cho cút. Khảm bảo thạch à? Khổng lồ tí hoan. What the hell? Thế đi. Cứ thế đi. Ô, what the hell? Cái gì đây? Trốn đâu? Không leo lối được. Ok. Trốn bro. Cô chưa có đồ rồi. Mày xin ra mà trốn đâu? Mấy chấm là xin ra 51 à? Còn 9 phút nữa thanh xong chỉ còn là đeo ấy. Bình. Mèo 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 bay lên cao như con cao, bay lên cao như con cao. Ui khỏe thế, bài này khỏe đét. Chịu rồi, tao đi lên cô nhảy lên đéo em đánh. 74 máu à, xin ra rồi, sự là Vinh Chi và Linh ấy. Ô cái gì đấy? Ấn thuật sĩ à? Tam hợp là Kêu. Rồi không ai tranh bài. Hay cút. Cút ngay. Rồi xong. Thờ Red 2 à? Asia lắp ấn định mệnh, găng tay, găng bảo thạch với cả một cái sojin là xong rồi. Giờ thêm đồ cho Sindra này, Sindra rồi. Là thiếu đồ Sindra mới là vấn đề chứ. Đi chợ nhà thôi, đi chợ giờ sẽ cần gì trước, giờ mình sẽ cần một cái cung hoặc là một cái mũ phù thủy ngay lập tức. À thằng đánh bộ khởi đầu à? Cũng ghê. Mai thắng. Sau 15 giây thì Mai thắng. 453 củ mà anh chưa đủ tiền, anh thiếu cận 250 củ nữa. 254 củ. Sợ đất và đồ đấy. Nhặt thêm chi chút năng lượng cho binh. Mai lên cao như con cao. Wow. Cút rồi. Ui Cinderella, nhưng mà lại là một cái đai máu. Rồi mất cái cung thôi lấy Cinderella. Đây một con Cinderella thứ hai. Thôi kệ đi, bây giờ là Pandora lõi sau. Vua rồi. Chắc thế. Còn đồ cho on nhở, đéo đánh on nữa, đánh thằng Red 3 đấy. Nhưng mà on nhảy đồ. Nào kẹt thôi. Quên mất. I'm sorry bro. Ra là một quỷ thư. Không biết lắp lại vào trước vậy. 2 Cinderella, giờ sẽ phải lên 6 lên 7 nha. Wow. Chôn không thấy. Chôn nhỉ? Chôn điếc. Là ông à? Không ai để tranh bài. Bình. Cái đánh thần rừng thần thoại vậy. Chôn tao. Thần tài à? Mấy thần tài cơ? Một thằng này, một thần mà một ấn đấy mà. Mà đấy khỏe bài chôn tao. Mấy thần tài đánh bài khỏe vậy. What the hell? Không có thăng hoa chắc cút. Chịu rồi. Biết đép mà. Kinh khủng ấy. Sắp với 305 mà vẫn còn tận 48 máu. Sự anh hay sự kinh khủng đép ấy. Có mấy vàng cho 5 vàng cũng đuổi. Rồi xong. Cái gì cơ? Ở nhà thế lắp cái này cho thằng Red bình.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম। কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
এইখানে গাড়ি থামা।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার
জানি গল্পে গল্পে মিশে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম।
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংস গুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে, ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Không. 26 lá rồi. 27. Ai à. Perfect. Này còn 69 nữa, chôn tao. Chôn không. Continue without account consumer. What the hell? Dạo này. Thế nữa. Chôn tao. Bay trời, bay cao. YouTube Music. Và là bay cao. Thứ 2. Mọi bạn bay cao lên con cao trời lên cao như khoan gò tủ thứ 2 1 2 3 và nó vậy yes sir lost nào good rồi may quá không phải xác nhận anh như con sẽ không bên đợi xong ông ran even mèo go chào các bạn. Ồ, chết rồi. Ok, rồi thấy trở lại đây, cái binh chi linh điều khiển. Rồi. Chôn tao không? Không hiểu lấy hết đồ hay sao đánh? Dùng lời cả, có đánh đổ với những người bạn, có đánh đổ vào cả hạnh phúc. Một người tạm của riêng tao, thật là như mưa chỉ trời xuống, trong tay là phát chế chiêm bao. Tôi được mời uống, ông Trình Văn Tân, dạ, Trình Văn Số, dạ, Thực Ni. đừng là đi nhiều cân gió đó. Ôi 49 rồi, 50 triệu của thầy đây rồi. Bảo một quả 50 triệu ra lẻ dừng đơ gì. Epic thôi cũng được, Epic thôi là binh linh rồi. Được phong bạt đón bảo cảnh giờ cái vào cảnh tốt như cần thiết. Không nói, tập chỉ quan sát làm lấp lánh ở trong ăn giác binh. Tao còn làm năm khác thành công khá dễ khi ta vượt lên, nhưng mà lúc ấy thì đã quá trễ. Binh 50 triệu rồi, bay màu trong một nốt nhạc Binh quá hay. Cách tiêu tiền trong mai anh em vừa block đồ bữa cải có sao bay ít nhỉ? À 74 đồ của riêng tao loại đi 10 chưa rơi xuống vật chạy chiêm bao để mời uống con người tưởng họ sống họ không rồi xuân có những trần tục đặc công trần tục nhưng quấy bẩn đục mày cầm lục giờ black cả lâm mặt mày thì black cả dễ hại được cái trách tao phận của tuần hoàn với cái bần hàn để làm chắp tay lạy Phật để không vì tham ngược vào con được khóc được người vì quan đỏ da vàng bởi quân lăng Việt Nam binh cầu nguyện Amen Ajinomoto rồi cục gì ấy Epic rồi hay mày hay Epic 14k chứ là tiền đấy nhầm. Tao 11k Mèo đáng nhờ, xứng đáng nhờ, một sự đánh đổi đấy, có thấy không? Có đánh đổi với những người bạn. Ai nhắn đấy? Như Hồng Tuấn không có khăn thôi. Mới nay gặp mấy ông bảo vệ lò hết đâu cái thứ thì em không cần đâu không muốn được yêu em không nói điều em trai kêu em muốn nói chiều mà em nói phải nó nước em muốn được màu cái gì không em chỉ tao sai chỗ rồi không có vé xong lúc tao về là mấy ông khác đéo giải thích được may mấy ông vẫn cho về tại tao bảo lần đầu rồi kiếm 50 mil lại sự quay 50 mà sướng tay ấy nhở đúng à nhiệt rồi đấy bắt đầu zone 7 không quay đây còn bỏ lên huy với anh nhanh nhỉ được đây với anh nhanh nào em bắt em
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই করে শোধ করবা
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ রাতের এক রূপ দিনের আর এক
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে
আরে ব্রো সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয় কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে বসুন
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত তাই না আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Nó được chọn lại thật là tuyệt vời. Còn không broccoli. Thằng red 2 rồi, chấm dấu được mình nêu điên xuân đào sầu cười à 34 rồi chắc đủ nhỉ, phải không? 71 gì đặt dê. Sẽ đảm ra giết đi xét xong về lá rồi 24 chấm đủ chấm tỷ phát ở đây 150 à 17 cơ rồi có anime mới à xong anime mới nét thì về đầu mặt đâu ít chửi về đến chi được mất cả số đến chi mai để tí cho Netflix à đấy 400 tàu cho nó bro lui dạ trôn wow sẽ vô ê xét à vận hình nhân tế mạng đây đi để còn quá sẽ dâng lại rồi vậy được mặc gì chuẩn không đừng chết đi yes broccoli muscle phần mới à em phần mới mà million ray là blue à người có tìm tàu em series à trốn chạy farm 200 không bú cái game mới rồi mới sửa xịn và xò ấy xong bú toàn tiền thì xong mới ấy đánh xong rất đủ tiền rồi nhân chỉ tháng vào thằng này đây gần lại thổi phát trên luôn đây vào thổi phát trên luôn mà mình ra con Annie thằng tài khát lắm thằng tài khát Annie lắm phải khát đấy bro phải khát Annie đấy salad ở đây xin cái một cái nước mát em đã chuyện gì người ca 7 5k5 mà từng cái hoàng sẽ chỉ số khác nhau chờอยู่rác này ngon màu xanh mày yes broccoli 201 195 ở đây ba làm cho tiền tỏi lấy kia một tỏi mấy tầm tỏi 6 tỏi 7 đấy đây cái một xịn nhất 8 e farming cho tài chăm chỉ vào những cái pet này. Hai mươi ba phẩy 5k nếu thì bớt mình bỏ 32k rưỡi chôn nhất chịu được. Cái rebirth sao cái này rebirth token thì chôn rồi là sao dễ hiểu. Sự bên kia sự tanh tanh ấy mà con Ari thổi sự đau đau ấy, con con Lia thổi qua trên luôn mà phát chết Ari càng đấy khó đấy, phát chết Ari rồi khó. Kathleen mà Kathleen kia bắn phát ở đâu. Thôi cảm ơn bia đến yes sir. OP nếu được 6,9 giờ chôn lâu nhỉ, 52 phút rồi. Đếm lại số tiếng ấy, 1 tiếng kia nữa là 13 tiếng rưỡi, 3 tiếng rưỡi, 8 cộng 13, 83 là bao nhiêu? Còn 8 tiếng cộng 13 tiếng, 83 1, 1 là 5 6, 61 tiếng rưỡi. Bây giờ 61 tiếng rưỡi nhé. 61 tiếng rưỡi 61 tiếng rưỡi ở đây đi. Ngày 6 tháng 7 thì sẽ là ngày 7 tháng 7 61 tiếng rưỡi 61 tiếng rưỡi 64 tiếng 45, 64 tiếng 45 68 tiếng 69 tiếng đi, 69 tiếng này 70 tiếng.
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো, তারপর তোকে বিয়ে করতে
তুমি যদি মরে যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব।
দেখো দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা।
আমার 5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন স্যার, এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না না, আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। হ্যাঁ, আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না, আমি জানতাম। শুধু শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ। জিমি জিমি জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম ভইরা দিমু যাচ্ছে সব বাইর কর।
শর্ত বিয়ে বিয়ে শর্ত বিয়ে বিয়ে।
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায়, সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
Chọn không phải Bùi. Chả thế. Ra đen này là cái giọt nước mắt em đã rơi dài. Cảm ơn visa đen mà hôm qua hai bảo cảm ơn visa đen. Mày bảo thế mà ai bảo cảm ơn visa đen. Đây. Đây mày chồng. Không. Mình nghe không được. Yes. Mọi người nghe các bạn nói à? Các bạn bàn chuyện vui quá thì em mở một lời sao? On đâu, đâu có on à? Quá. Bên này đi, chán quá, bóng mất máu. Ok. Keep silent. Keep silent. Oh. That sound like Walker. That's how. That's how life work. Hả? Hacker lỗ à? Ui xét này. Hết đi vớt. Xét này ta xét rồi. Xong, xong. Với cặp bách được mèo. Bên trong bu thả 16 máu á. 16 máu. Yes, được rồi. Kéo ở đây. Ô, giáp máu ánh sáng này. Tôi xét không? Mày đi. Chết mày à. Mày ở đây đi. Mày ồ. Mày tạo chứng động. Mày tạo chứng động. Lắp cái gì vậy? Yes. Thì còn game nó lọ đắt bụ là mà anh comeback cực mạnh à? Giá xin ra mà anh comeback cực mạnh chứ hiểu. Quả xét một giáp màu ánh sáng đéo chết. Chi. Có thằng đi mày. Chuẩn ngủ rồi. Revert à? Tại em revert tiếp. Ui. Càng ngày revert càng tốn tiền, tôi hiểu. Có quyền năng. Ok, bùa thầy ơi. Rồi, con xét lại sự là mạnh ấy. À, cái gì ạ? Áo. Anh em, giáp màu ánh sáng. Quyền năng với cả huyết kiếm. Rồi xong. Đi. Chúng mày đi. Để phát chết hết bọn này không? Đồ xịn điết. Set 1 thôi, set 2 thử chết hết đấy. Bế luôn con đấy. Mày đi. Đầu điên. Có set quỷ điên. Vật Ken làm giáo gì cơ. Thôi thua. Thua không? Đéo thua. Thua. Một chết. Năm máu giờ chết. Phải chưa thì quá rồi. 8 cái đắp bú quân acid. 36 chơi được. Nó là quan hẳn. Mua ra xét này. Con này. Mày hoa. Đó là gì à? Alo. Nói chuyện là không hoài. Anh trong cả. Thì sao chết à? Mày đi cướp việc của tao. chào chú bro ơi. Cốt rồi vẫn tua. Đánh ba rồi. Rồi eo. Chán rồi. Chán rồi, nó chán rồi. 54 rồi. Thôi nhưng mà chắc là hết một lúc chúng chán rồi. Giờ thử luôn. Lần nào ra cũng thấy là cái ông đấy đây. Giống khi mà lại đôi khi quên à. Sớm rồi. Không. Đó là sự kiện đây toàn. Kìa. Ở chưa? Sao? Có sự kiện toàn phải yếu à? Sự kiện toàn chặt. Yếu xử lý. Sự thắng là ra chỉ được xử lý. Quốc. Ít chim. Sai mắt. Không bình thường mày đâu. Không bình thường mày đâu. Nhà chúng này. Nhà xanh được. Có chính xác xanh. Đấy. Mình hành đầu. Đâu mày chắc thế mà. Tao gửi ảnh gái gì đây? Chú vào thằng đi xe buýt luôn. Nè, kinh vãi. Đây. Không biết đỏ cường mình. Mình nghỉ đi lâu ấy. Invite luôn ở đây được không? Mình được invite không? Được. Không các bạn có được invite không? Cái gì nhỉ? Tên là gì? Tên là cái gì? Đâu nó hiện lên mà. Nó hiện nó ấn mất rồi mà. Ấn cấn nó vào. Rồi voi đây. Rồi voi. Nope. Sao anh cần quạch nhiều thì tao up lên nhé anh nha. Anh cần quạch nhiều. Mày nói cho nhớ quạch gì đâu. Mày nói chứ nhớ quạch gì đâu.
Sudah lama. Chà, tôi tìm được này. Siêu cấp tham nhũng.